Last time we were reaching the Goliath uh, dispute happening, where you guys were visiting the Goliath to see if you can't come to an agreement between them. You went to the Sky Tower first, in which they were quite hostile to your approach and basically told you to get lost, but you wanted to negotiate, and they said the only way they'll talk is if you show proof of negotiations by bringing the white cloak of a specific person, which turned out to be the leader of Wormdoom Crag, who had a much more warm, welcoming to you all approach. And when you guys went in there, you said hello to a few people, and you had a conversation where you learned the reasoning behind the dispute between the two. And you did get the cloak, as they told you that you can tell them that if they really want to discuss peace, then they need to come meet on the Goat Ball Arena back in Wormdoom Crag. And I believe you guys were on your way to Sky Tower with the White Cloak to share that information. As we
Yep.
discussed the first time, it takes about 7, 8 hours to travel between the two, which is pretty much a full day due to the limited twilight time with the sun. So you guys would be making your way. You do have a Outlander with a Wanderer feat, so you guys are able to know your path as you've been there before. Are you guys going to just trek it through the night, or are you going to try and sleep it out?
I think we should set up camp again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're gonna get a good reception thing, and I'd rather start it in the morning.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, better to not show up in the middle of the night and
Yeah.
get
Demand
shot.
shelter.
Fair enough.
Hit by griffins or whatever.
Does
yeah, eaten by griffins and shot with arrows. Doesn't sound like fun.
does anyone want
It'll
to
be
be
interesting
doing
to see
anything
what.
during the journey of the day? Sorry, I didn't interrupt you.
Oh yeah, I just would be discussing with them how I want to know what the Sky Tower shelter's view on the conflict is, and I suspect we'll probably wind up settling this with a game of goat ball or something.
Yeah, Laura, I don't think these Sky Tower people are the good guys. I think
There are
that if
two
it
sides
comes
to
to
every
war,
coin.
we have to ally with the Wormdoom.
Now, hopefully, it won't come to
Mm-hmm.
that, but like I say, there are two sides to every story, and I'd like to hear the other side. Because it seems like an awful lot, even though it's a tragic thing, having a child hurt from a griffin. I mean, how much does the Sky Tower shelter really control this? So I don't think we're getting the whole story from Wormdoom.
Well, I don't think we're going to get the whole story from anyone, but we have to do what we can to try to make peace. But I'm just saying we have to prepare for the possibility of war, and I think these Sky Tower people are going to be the greater threat.
Probably.
As the sun begins to go down, the wind does begin to pick up.
We're gonna have a storm.
Did anyone else want to be doing anything else during your literal full day trip over?
I want to play I Spy. Like I Spy. Well, I mean, there's nothing to spy really because it's all like snow.
It's all white.
No, no mountains.
Yeah, Rock will play, but like every other turn he gets distracted and just says that he spies a cute tiefling. I spy a cute tiefling. Oh, no, sorry. I mean, another mountain.
Melina will also play, but also every other turn she'll look at distracted and say, "Well, I spy a hot cleric."
Probably turn just about as red as a tiefling every time you do that.
So dumb.
Or would probably try to hunt if there's anything to hunt.
You're
It's like,
welcome to roll
sick of
survival.
this shit, go hunt.
You're welcome to roll survival to try and hunt something.
That would be a nat 20.
Ooh.
You'd
off.
you'd be very lucky and come across a set of deer, about 3 or 4 of them, where you would be able to shoot one down and drag it back.
You got deer for supper.
Ooh.
We're eating good tonight.
Well,
And not out of our rations.
who's cooking it? That's the question.
I cooked last
don't
time.
have-
I had the pot. We can make
I don't
steak
have
in.
purify food and drink anymore. I changed it out, so for calm emotions.
Trust me on this one, guys. You don't want me cooking. I'll make you regret not being able to purify your food.
What do you
I
roll
guess
for cooking?
I'll try to cook.
Cooking
Yeah, what is
is
it?
it's also survival, but you guys are you set up your camp. You don't. Are you just gonna cook right here in the snow?
I mean, we'd set
Yeah,
up the tents and make a fire.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
That's gonna rip into raw venison.
Same setup as usual then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's fine.
I feel like we've camped here before.
Yeah, I know. It's deja vu all over
It's
again.
crazy.
I'll try to-
Everything looks the same. I'm gonna go insane.
Crazy. I feel like I've seen there's a white cat up around there at some point.
14 for the cooking, and I'll roll one for setting up the tent, I guess.
And who sets up the other tent?
That's better.
Again, what is it? Survival?
Yes. A lot of survival skills going into the basically hunting
18.
and camping. 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the camps, both the tents get put up in a very firm way. Perfectly fine. And since you've been used to the blizzards coming through and you feel the wind picking up, I'd say with the 18 and 17, both of them were reinforced to be able to hold down the flaps. And with a 14, I would definitely say that, was that to carve the deer, or was that to just...
It's. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, probably to carve it up and get some good steaks going on the fire and cook them. Like.
I'd definitely say that with 14. You can get a solid steak cut for all 5 of you. With plenty
It
of
rocks
leftover.
gourmet. it's just chunks of meat. probably partially burned on the fire.
One
it's
more
cooked.
roll to cook it.
Okay, I'll do
Because
one more
it's
to cook.
tent and then carving and then cooking.
There you go.
They're all survival checks. 18.
Melon-
Yeah. It's actually
But
cooked better
before-
than you think.
Before he cooks them, Melino just grabs one of the steaks and eats it raw, as usual.
That's yours. So, talking to Rock. So,
Oh, whatever. Rock probably thinks it's hot. Just like watching, like, yeah.
just a gush of the blood still squirts out.
You guys don't want to know what Rock's thinking, so there you go.
I want to know what Rock's thinking.
Oh
Later,
my.
when you two are in your tent alone, you can talk about what each other's thinking.
Yeah. That's right.
Falling apart. All right. Anyways, Quiv, Thor, what are you two doing?
I think I'll just impatiently wait for the food to cook.
Fair enough.
I'll just sort of just try to keep myself busy. Just I don't know, waiting around doing some exercises. A healthy body is a strong mind.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah. You're a paladin. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So you're exercising. Quiv's impatient. Lara's tending to the fire. Rock's cooking it. And 18. Yeah, that would be 4 solidly cooked steaks. While Melno eats hers raw.
This is really good.
That's better than I thought. I usually burn the chunks, but
Don't
Yeah, I
worry,
shot
Quiv.
it, so only fair if
Don't
somebody
wor-
else cooks it.
Don't worry, Quiv. You'll eventually get some fish.
Okay, go fishing. It's been
Yeah.
so long.
it's been so nice. I'm
Yeah.
having to
I just
smell
picture Rock
everybody
turning
eating
pale
these
at the
fish.
mention of fish.
It's just like, oh god. It's like takes another big chunk out of the deer meat and just chomps it. Sitting there thinking about the horrible knucklefish.
Horrible knucklefish.
Yes, I do not like the fish. There was an incident.
He
I
got
don't want
slapped
to
in the
talk
face.
about it.
You know, my specialty is knucklefish, so it kind of offends me.
So
Oh,
the
I'm sorry
knucklefish
if it
basically
offends
bitch
you.
slapped him right across the face.
Knucklefish is the best fish ever. Decisively, nothing can beat it. I am a master at catching them, and like I will not take any slander.
But one beat him up, so
Well, I tell you what, my friend. If you're as good at cooking knucklefish as you say, maybe I'll try it sometime when we're close to the water again. But for now, I think I'll
Hmm.
just stick with the deer.
I'll show you how to cook a real good knucklefish.
That sounds like a threat.
Mimi.
Who knows?
Ooh.
As you guys are eating, the wind picks up to a point that the fire actually begins to flicker, almost like it's about to go out from how heavy the wind is blowing through, and snow is beginning to kick up.
Alright, we better turn in.
Mm. Better get packed away for the night.
As you guys are going in the tents, you would see the flame get blown out by the wind.
It's gonna be cold tonight.
Oh,
I got you, Bill. Alright. Well, you guys are all in your tents. Anyone doing anything? Because there is a little bit of downtime before the long rest kicks in. So, anyone doing anything on the left tent? We know about
just,
the other tent.
Yeah, we went over anyway.
just chilling.
Yeah, just chilling.
Alright.
Yeah, counting sheep.
Good thing is the wind's picking up and it's just loud outside. You can't hear anything other than the wind.
That's a mercy.
I wonder what that entails.
Oh, that's sad. I want to hear you. Oh, I like how you roll your tongue. Oh,
Alright. I mean, you guys got your tents. You did good in the reinforcements, so we can actually go ahead and go to the morning after. So it would have been a crazy blizzard last night. You would find your tents, just like before, covered almost to the very top with snow that you'll have to beat off before you make pretty much have to dig your way out a little bit. But you can get out and start gathering your stuff.
Alright.
This would be fully gone by now. Just buried underneath. The fire would be completely gone underneath the snow.
yeah.
Just anyone want to do anything in the morning before you guys head into
Yeah.
Sky Tower?
Lara, we shouldn't let the rest of those deer go to waste out here. We should smoke the meat. Maybe take
Yeah.
a couple hours to build like a smoker. 'Cause,
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
yeah, we could take it with us. We probably wouldn't have to hunt for days. I mean, weeks
Yep,
maybe.
make jerky out of it.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys think we have time, I don't want to just drag deer. It'd be easier to cut them up and smoke them. That's my thought, anyways.
I'm down with that, unless anyone has any objections.
That sounds like a good idea.
They might be able to skin it
Mm.
too, or do a better job.
Yeah.
Pelt might be worth something.
I've got no problem with it.
Alright. Well, you guys can, how are you gonna, I guess you guys can dig out the wood and set the fire back up, using your
Yeah.
tinderbox and such. So, just whoever's gonna cook the remaining deer meat that you've cut raw, go ahead and, roll the cook. The survival check.
Yeah, you've got a,
Yeah.
you've got a
You
better.
I got a better survival, but I could also. I mean, we both have proficiencies. One of us could help the other one. We could both smoke it.
Yeah, I can help you.
Yeah.
I remember you're cooking off the, one of those, was it like a mess kit, right? That's what you guys are cooking off of?
Oh well, I think maybe Rock would have tried to build something like put a bunch of like branches and boughs around it to hold some of the smoke in, and lay some of the branches across above the
What
low flames, like a
What
basic smoker
branches?
type thing. What branches? I don't know. There's no trees or branches I can find.
You guys
so
found the one tree and you collected sticks from it, and that's what you've been using for your campfires.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, it would just have to be cooking then, probably not smoking if we don't have other trees.
I mean, you guys can go look for a tree if you want, I guess.
I would go try and find the stuff to make a little smoker, like taking that little bit of time.
All right.
Nobody has a
Anyone
problem with
going
it.
with Rock?
I'll go with Rock.
Knew that was coming.
All right.
I'm shocked.
Well, roll survival, to, or perhaps perception. Roll perception to find a tree.
Perceptions. Okay.
Acrobatics.
I'm self-imposing disadvantage if Melly's coming with me.
All right. I was thinking it, but
Oh, so self-imposed
Is it not? Is it
disadvantage.
not? Is it not really? No, no. It's just because I don't think I think Rolk would be a little more into her than the tree. Hang on a
while
second
those
here, I gotta.
while those two are gone, anything from the other three? Thor, Quiv, Lara?
My sheet wasn't working. No.
No, just gonna hang out and wait.
Where are you? Were you
Yeah,
talking
like
to
I
me?
said, I might try to prepare that pelt a little bit if I have any idea how to do that.
You got a dagger, so I mean, you can roll survival with disadvantage to try and figure it out. Oh wait, your terrain of choice is forest, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you would have ran across deer before. You could just, yeah, I'd say that you'd have an idea of how to do it. Go ahead and just roll survival regular. And with a 19 on your perception, I would say, yeah, you do find a small tree that you can break a few branches off of. With a 13, I'd say that you were able to skin it a bit. You were able to get like a good chunk of it. It's not like the cleanliest one. You might have to take some time to clean it properly, but you do have the raw pelt part, if that makes sense, like the skin.
Okay. I mean, I know tanning and etc. takes a lot more than we would have.
Yeah, I'm saying like it's a little rough. You'll have to clean it before you can even tan it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Because that don't you like they have to like smooth it out and stuff before you tan it, if I recall. I don't know. I saw how it's made one time. It's wild. So.
Oh, yeah, so you're definitely an expert.
Yeah, you know me. But yeah, so Rock, I guess you'll be coming back with a handful of branches, and you can make your smoke thing. Um,
Yeah,
it's just-
absolutely, absolutely. On the way back too, like if it's just Rolk and Melly, he would probably want to talk to her a little bit and say, Melano, I know we said this was just a bit of fun, but getting to be with you every night out here is kind of making me like this place.
I can only agree with you, Rock. Honestly, I didn't expect to spend this much time with this little group, but getting close to you has definitely persuaded me to stay longer.
Glad that you did.
I'm glad that I did as well.
I'll probably just drop his sticks and scoop you up in his arms and smooch against a tree for a couple minutes before we go back.
Told you they'd have to roll acrobatics.
Acrobatics, you think?
Yeah, you'll fall. Yeah,
Is it
we could see if you fall down. See if you fall.
I don't know. Okay.
See
I
how
did
romantic
badly.
this is.
I did poorly, so
Oh man. All right.
not
Let's
the
see.
smooth, suave maneuver Rolk had hoped it was going to be. Probably
You
bangs his own
find
head on the tree.
when you pick Melon up, you find she's a little bit heavier with her armor and all that on than you're used to.
Yeah, but of
And-
course, Rolk wouldn't want to say that, like, "Oh no, you're heavier than I thought." So he'd just be kind of slowly turning red, trying to. Okay, maybe we'll just lean against the tree.
Forgot
for this
to
big glop of snow to fall on them.
forgot to account for the armor.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Well, we'll fast forward to you guys coming back after you're done with that, because they're all just kind of waiting on you. So, go ahead and is that 27 survival for your smoker that you were making?
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
it's for the smoker.
All
I
right.
rolled a
Well,
nat 20.
with a nat 20, you definitely make your smoker. It's the same icon, but we're using it. You make your smoker, and you can smoke. Doesn't smoking meat take like hours?
It can take like a couple hours. Yeah, I mean that's what I was saying is we should like take the time to preserve this meat, and then we won't have to worry about rations for a little while as we continue adventuring. Anyways, that was just my thought on it. I don't know.
I mean, might as well eat breakfast out of it too.
Yeah,
It says venison takes an hour and a half per pound to cook properly.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
So like taking a good like 2 or 3 hours, because then we'll probably have enough time to get to the camp before evening still.
Yeah, I guess 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, if you want to spend we'll double it, a little fantasy aspect to it, and say it's
Yay!
2 pounds per hour and a half. So 3 hours would
Fantasy meat
be
smoking.
would be 4 pounds, which should be enough for the 5e. Especially since someone eats it raw. So, is anyone doing anything during the 3 hours that it's smoking?
Oh, Melano is going to try and harvest the antler. Did she get a doe or did she get a buck? Could I get antlers from this deer?
You know what? I don't know. I'll say heads is a buck. It is a doe.
Dang.
No
Okay,
antlers.
never mind.
Oh, the deer.
Can I go up to Thorian? So I'm gonna go up to Thorian. I'm gonna ask him. So, I think it's time, we start some sort of competition against each other. I'm thinking arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling. Ah,
Arm
I could.
wrestling.
I
You
could
guys need to
definitely
arm wrestle each other.
go. Two strongest in the combat will wait patiently just.
If y'all want,
You know?
you can both roll athletics to do your arm wrestle.
I'll roll mine through here. Oh, this is.
Rock will just be into it, watching like while Melano's over trying to harvest
Acrobatics,
things
right?
from deer.
Athletics, I believe he said.
Yeah, it's athletics.
Yeah,
Yes.
Athletics, Og.
hmm
All right.
I
Oh
think
my!
Wait.
you typed yours
Did that
wrong.
not?
No, you typed yours
Oh,
wrong. You gotta keep it all in one.
alright.
Oh, I genuinely thought he got a 1.
Oh, oh yeah, rolling 1d20 plus
Yeah.
6. Yeah, you put a space.
Yeah.
It would roll a 1 every time if you tell it to roll
Why is
1.
it roll like that? Oh, I've done plus
All right.
60 now.
Well, we'll just.
So,
Plus 60. Jesus.
It's alright. We'll take the
So,
You're
dirty.
gonna get
uh,
Wheaties.
It's a dirt.
14 plus
I think I died.
It's a dirty
14
20.
plus 6. Yeah, dirty 20.
It's a dirty 20. But yeah. Yeah.
74.
So
You
Quiv,
snap his wing right off, man.
Quiv,
His arm got ripped off with that.
for real. But yeah, Quiv, you challenge Thorian, and shortly after y'all clasp hands, Thorian just lets you start pushing against him, and he's just like, "Oh, I mean that's not too bad," and then just finishes off.
Damn it! Just wait.
Yeah. You can challenge me any time.
Like,
And
next
now
long
it's
rest, I'll see you.
and now it's Melano's turn. She's gonna challenge Thorian.
Oh shit, Dorian, look out.
Alright.
Not even the god Lathander will save you from this
Oh
one.
no, not this time.
Oh goodness. Oh good. Athletics.
Yeah, it's athletics spell.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 14.
Well, you beat him.
Mm.
Thorian, you
I'm gonna
wanna
challenge you.
Thor.
Oh no.
All right, yeah, we gotta keep
Laura's
going. Yeah. All right.
Laura's gonna challenge the winner.
All right, Laura. That's athletics versus Mel's athletics.
11 for me.
It's going to be a. That's also going to be an 11.
Oh,
Reroll?
yeah, we go again. You guys
Roll up.
stalemate at that point where like y'all just struggled in the middle, back and forth.
They're just like
Okay.
arms shaking, like staring each other in the eyes. You're like, ugh.
That's a 22.
Oh yeah, you got it. I got an 8.
That was a game of stamina. That was.
Yeah, Lara's arm just gave out.
She walks away rubbing it a little bit.
And Melino just looks so fucking proud and like smug. Fucking turns to still learning name of
Just zoom in a
to
little bit.
Quiv.
Okay.
You wanna go?
You know what? I'll take any challenge.
That's my type of guy.
All right. Let's set our arms. Let's
That's
start.
a nat 1. That is a nat 1.
Oh shit! He didn't do much better, but damn.
So the floppiest arm wrestle anyone's ever seen between these two.
Melina was tired after those last two.
I'm
I wore out
curious.
for you, kid.
With
I
your
won.
modifier on a nat 1, do you still beat a 4?
Let's see.
Well, it's a nat 1. No, that nat 1's
Yeah.
as a fail. So no.
Yeah, I know, but like with her strength modifier, would it still be higher than a 4?
Oh, with the modifier, definitely.
Yeah, but
I
it don't
think I'll
matter.
be with the auto fail, yeah.
You won because of the stamina issue and just ran out. Still challenging people wasn't a bad idea for it. But yeah, we'll say you guys did arm wrestling and you guys hung out and had fun. Did anyone want to do anything else or share anything here beforehand? Because we can say the time's up, or we can. If anyone's got anything.
Does anybody need anything repaired with my smith tools? How's your equipment?
Good shape.
I mean, I've had an idea, but I don't know if this is gonna work. I mean, you know, since he gave us the white cloak, the leader of the clan we visited, can we
Lent us the white cloak.
lent us? Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, in case anything goes bad, why don't we make a? Do you guys think we can make a fabrication of it with the hide or like the leather we've collected from the deer? Or will that not, or anything else we've gathered? Because
Make
just
a
in case
fake
anything
cloak.
goes bad, we hand it to him, just in case, you know, I don't know, he banishes us or something.
They banishes. I mean, I don't know that there's anything we could make it. A deer is typically brown,
Yeah.
except that little fluffy white part around the tail. White-tailed
Yeah,
deer.
take a lot of
We
deer's asses to make a cloak like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
we didn't harvest any crag cats or anything.
Yeah.
That probably would have been the best for if we had some of that to
Yeah.
make it out of.
I thought about it, but I didn't do it. So
That's fair. Yeah, I was just thinking because you know, but we can just
Like
go
the
with
idea.
it. It doesn't. You know.
unless you want to go with some feathers, we could make. Just keep don't do that.
All right, just stop
No.
plucking me.
Because I know you gave up your cloak to be able to hold onto this cloak.
Mm-hmm.
It would
I
be
just
pretty
want to
bad
make sure I
to
get back.
So we can't
think-
exactly lose this one.
I think, and this is just my professional opinion or whatever, but if he takes the cloak and banishes us, I think that's a declaration of war between these two tribes.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
yeah.
that's
But
true.
I
Without
think
a
he'll
doubt.
agree. I think he'll agree to the sport, which I'm fascinated to see. I've never seen goat ball before.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Hopefully he'll agree. I don't like the fact that it's on their ground versus neutral territory, but that's what it is.
mm,
Yeah, we just have to have faith.
oh, what else can we do? Is Goliath the stubborn?
It's like, well, I have faith, but I also have my insurance policy, and she pats her bow.
I might go up and try challenge the leader to an arm wrestle. Let's see how that goes. No.
And Rock like says that I have faith too, and then just starts remembering all the tenets of his god of war, Tempest, and he's like, I have faith that this could turn very, very bad.
Yeah.
I believe in justice, Roll. We're two very different people. They should make the right choice.
One is often a route to the other, my friend. And both of us being saved by Lathander was something I never expected.
Hmm.
Do you feel different, Thorian, since we came back?
Other than the mental sense of dying that day, I'll never feel the same after that. But I'm slowly coming back to my roots.
Yeah, I think I feel different. I think I feel some kind of purpose. Like why would the gods themselves choose to bring us back if not for purpose?
Yes. Well, they could have seen the justice in what we're trying to do by trying to save Neverwinter. I don't know, there could be a definitely higher purpose, but we won't know until we come across that.
I guess we'll find out, but I think the signs are all there, my friend.
Mm.
You and I are destined to die in glory together.
Die, die in battle, hopefully not explosion.
That's what Rolk thinks, anyways. He assumes that being brought back by the gods must mean he's destined for some kind of holy war, and he'll probably die in a really horrific fight somewhere. It will be glorious. We'll raise the banners of our gods against our enemies.
Uh, it's like then tier supporters fight against that would have been dumb. But yeah.
Alright, well, we will definitely say that you guys have killed up the 3 hours and the meat will be finished, so you guys can collect it. And I guess put out the fire, and we can head on to the next part. Part y'all been waiting for. It's now midday, very bright from the twilight, blizzard, all done. No tracks or anything to be found, but you guys can head south once again. And it's about another 2 hour trek before you get here. So it's like late midday when you reach the Sky Tower. So let's give you Sky Tower.
Yeah, well, I think that maybe someone else should do the talking. Rock's gonna say, thinking about all the times that he
Yoo-hoo.
did the talking and things went so bad.
Or does your typical yoo-hoo, anybody home?
Much like last time, you guys see the griffins flying around, and as you approach, they lower, just like last time. But you guys are able to, go up the full causeway, up to the barricade.
Hello? Anyone home? Knock, knock, knock.
Ugh, you're back.
Yes,
So
indeed.
To explain it again, this 10-foot tall barricade is made of wood and stone, and it's sort of like a crude gate of thick lumber, and it's been fastened to some metal blades. There are gaps in the gate that allow you to see this unusually tall figure in hide armor standing 10 feet behind it and clutching a great axe. Beyond this figure, behind him, on a higher ledge, you see 5 equally tall, towering figures standing atop. So you return, huh? You have that cloak?
Certainly do.
Hmm? Let me
Hmm.
just grab it. And then Quiff presents it like with his hands up, I guess, if they can see.
Hmm. So you do come from the worms. All right. Well, I guess we'll hear what you have to say. Go ahead.
We're more interested in what you have to say. We've heard their version of events as to why that you two are having this conflict. I'm very interested to hear your side of things.
Oh yes, the victims told you all about how we've attacked them and whatever. Well, many summers ago, the children of Sky Tower were challenged the children of Wormdune to a game of goat ball. One of those children of Wormdune, angered at being knocked off her perch, threw the ball at one of our griffins and struck it in the head. It wounded her in return. It's classic for a animal to retaliate when attacked. The game was called off. Days later, hunters from Wormdoom climbed our mountain and slew the griffin in its nest. A grave insult. We've been at war ever since.
And there's the other side. Well, as it turns out, that child that was wounded is now the chief. I don't know if you know the chief of that particular tribe, and she's pretty sore about the whole thing.
Yeah, well, you put a crybaby in charge of a whole group, you're gonna get nothing but sissies.
Well, still, it doesn't seem like there was any malice on anyone's intent. It's just one of those things that happen, and it's
No
a darn
malice.
shame that people.
They slew our griffin in his nest.
I mean, the original incident. The ball
Hmm.
accidentally struck the griffin struck the child. You didn't bear any ill will towards them, is what I meant.
Well, they certainly seem to mean ill will towards us.
Still, it seems unfortunate this conflict has gone on this long. I mean, how many griffins, how many children, etc., have to suffer from this? It would do both your tribes a good thing if you could move past this. Acknowledge the past and admit that it happened and kind of move on. Um, she has agreed to meet with you if you meet on the golf ball court by Gloomhaven. What's the name of it? Gloom.
She wants to meet where it happened. Huh? That's her grand plan?
I'm
Hmm.
sure there's a plan, but I don't know if it's a grand one.
I'll discuss it
Wow.
with the others. But I guess in the meantime, I'll allow you in, and you can take
Oh,
your
thank
look
you.
around.
Thank you. Is there
Yeah,
any
but
place we could trade for some rations or anything?
We have no market here, but we do have food, and you can learn about our aspects with the griffins. Perhaps you could see that
Oh,
they're
good.
not some wild beast.
Agreed. Thank you.
He'll open up a gate for on the barricade that you guys can pretty much walk through. So I'm just gonna do this to make it easier because you can just travel around. It's not like a dungeon. All right. As you guys all get in here, he's going to close the gates and he's gonna say, "Pardon me," and I'll let them know to let you walk around. Just mind your place.
Will do.
And
Our
my
guests
name,
here.
as you may know, my name is Arn Rockfist. I am the chieftain of the Akhenathi clan.
yeah, good to meet you.
We'll see about that if it's likewise, he'll say as he walks past his guys and heads inside. The five figures up top will still be kind of holding their weapons and still looking pretty at ready, but they'll slightly move to the side to allow you to walk in.
Uh,
Okay.
Let's nod my head towards him.
uh, when you guys go into that room, okay, we're going to that room first. Um, this is a 12-foot high cave, and it has a cackling fire in the center of it, with the walls lined with hunting trophies, including skulls and pelts of various mountain-dwelling creatures. There's a seated by the fire is a wizened Goliath with long, wild, white hair. A yeti fur cloak is draped over her stooped shoulders, and a tiger-sized feline with white fur crouches behind her. Um, and you see the guy that you were just talking to in conversation with them.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt your conversation. Was just looking where we might be able to get some provisions.
You're gonna go further south. If you head north, you can learn about the griffins.
Oh. Well, what do you think, gang? Should we head north? Learn about the griffins? I think we should.
Well, we
Yeah.
might as well.
Yeah, we should just make sure not to like upset them or anything, you know.
Oh,
I
I don't
like
want to upset
I
them.
like
No.
griffins.
They're my brothers.
What's this gigantic
Uh,
thing here?
I'm hoping that's just a nice playful kitty.
That's a kitty. That's a nice kitty.
It's
Ah,
the
nice kitty.
it's
Good
the
kitty.
large white feline that you guys saw
Yeah.
crouched behind her.
Yeah.
As you can tell,
I had to
they
zoom in.
are friends of animals.
I was quite a ways zoomed out. And I couldn't quite tell. It's like, oh no, that's a big kitty. Don't get close to the murder
Yeah,
kitty.
This 15-foot high cave contains 4 griffin nests, 3 clustered in the middle of the cave and 1 to the very far north. The northernmost nest contains a full-grown griffin that appears to be asleep. The wind stirs with sleeping griffin's feathers as it enters through a wide opening to the north wall, beyond which you can see the mountain peaks and storm clouds. Sitting on the edge of of the opening, you see a Goliath who seems to be talking gently to a young griffin, like a little baby griffin, that is leaning against her. As you guys begin to approach, she'll say, "Come no closer. This youngling's afraid to fly, and his mother is trying to rest."
No worry, we'll stop here. We were told we might be able to learn more about griffins up here.
Yes, of course, I can interrupt my work so that you can learn more about that. Oh, and then for everyone's benefit, here is what the baby griffin looks like.
So ugly, it's cute.
I need to adopt it. I'm gonna steal it. No, I'm not.
Oh,
No, don't do that. Please don't do that.
No.
She'll pick up the little griffin and walk away from the edge. And she'll just basically be
You know,
holding the griffin while she approaches. Well, let's go in the next room and let this one sleep.
I'll back away, give her enough room.
She's gonna take a seat in one of the nests. Alright, well, what is it you wish to know?
You guys have a really symbiotic relationship with these griffins. How did that come about?
The Akhenathi clan has always tamed animals and worked alongside them. Part of nature is understanding what lives within it. Griffins are probably the most prestigious of those that live within the tundra of this northern area of the land. Here we have the baby griffin. This is where it all begins. If we get them young, we can speak to them and give them the atmosphere that helps them grow into a healthy adult. They should learn to flap their wings separate from movement of their paws and claws. By the time they're a young griffin, they should be able to fly around our own little abode here. That is whenever they have their movement training. It's also when they learn tactics such as teamwork and how to be recalled and when to attack. But it is the juvenile griffins that we are able to finally get them to learn how to join us into adventures and head out into the world. Then by 3 years in, they will be fully grown and able to be sent out on their own missions if need be.
Just
I
3 years
can see
old,
how
they're
that.
not still just little baby griffins.
This one's born just days ago. Give it a year, and this thing will be 3 times its size. Give it 2 years, and it'll be 10 times.
Amazing creatures.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
can see how that relationship would be very useful to you.
They help guard us, and they help us with movement as well. We can get across the mountain range much easier and much faster on their backs.
Oh, you can fly these things? That's awesome.
Only those that they trust, which is a handful of us here. Some people are still a little bit brutish, but no, no mind them. Not everyone has the gentle hand that helps raise a young one to an adult.
Absolutely. Laura just is looking wistful at the thought of flying on a griffin at this point.
Yeah, I don't think Rolk would want to fly on a griffin. No, that sounds dangerous. I like most of me to be on the ground.
Well, what more do you need to know about griffins?
Um, do they follow your every command? I mean, they have a free will of their own, don't they?
Oh, no, they don't follow our commands. They listen to us and they allow our inputs due to our raising, and they find themselves at home here. But these things are horse eaters. They'll devour things as large as, well, a whole horse. They've they've known to attack lions directly and even rip the wings off of eagles right out of the sky. We
So
don't
if they want to do damage, they can. A lot of
abs-
it.
absolutely. These things are ferocious creatures. The ferocious avian carnivores, if you would ask one of those smart book people.
Okay. Interesting to know. Good to know.
But where there is savage, there's might and there is grace. Beautiful, strong creatures simply need guidance, not limitations.
Yeah, Laura's starting to put the pieces together and really understand what happened in the past.
So, will that be
The
all?
Would the youngling like a little bit of venison jerky, or would that be a bad thing?
We keep them on a strict diet while they are this young.
Okay, fair enough. Well, thank you for your time.
Of
Unless
course.
anybody else has any other questions.
Oh,
Mm,
no, just where can I find something as cute as this little griffin? Oh, this is so adorable.
If you ask me, I'd have to say that there's nothing that matches these baby griffins.
Melena's like
mm.
gonna kind of hold her hands out. She's like, can I hold it, please?
You may pet it. She'll kind of like hold it up cautiously, display like the back where you can do that. Just pet downward. They don't like it going up. The feathers are tilted. They go with the
Um,
wind.
so Melena's gonna very gently pet the baby griffin, and she's going to look very happy doing so.
Oh,
It'll be a better place if we all took a minute to pet a baby griffin.
I guess so.
Certainly would be. And then she's gonna back away. Just thank you, thank you.
Fun fact: this
Alright.
baby griffin has more health than any of you. Anyways.
Look, it's savage as if it wanted to. It's been 2 days old,
Probably kill,
and it can eat
kill
our
level
faces
4.
off.
Kill a level 4 adventure when it's only a few days old. That's okay.
But
Okay.
you all take care. And they're
Thank
gonna
you.
get up and head back to the ledge where they were.
I'm gonna guess the provisions are probably down in here where this big bench is.
Probably.
Go back. That's
Is
You
it possible
hi.
if I can
You see
peek into
those?
this hole right here?
Oh, sorry, I'll do this. Peeking a what hole?
Like to my left. Is that a hole or is that like a something else?
Oh, interesting that you.
Yeah, over here.
Um, sure, you can kind of look inside. Inside there, it looks like it's just like a little cave, almost like how do I put it? Like an alcove. That's the term I'm looking for. It's like a small
Okay.
little alcove.
I was
Sometimes,
thinking that
Cool.
was either the well or the train.
just a little getaway. All right. This little hole here is actually going to take you into this room here. It's almost like an entrance.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, neat.
Down to. Oh, wait. Why does the map look like that? That's not. Okay, yeah. So you guys use that pathway to get here. Okay. Alright, sorry, it just looked weird. Anyways. In here you see a long rectangular fire pit that heats the 15-foot high cave and fills the area with the scent of meat cooking on a grate over a pit. The sound of cheering also fills the cave as two Goliaths stand near the southern wall. Oh, let me do that. These guys. Why not? Southern wall. And their arms extended out from their sides, holding a large rock in each hand. Their arm muscles are quivering from exertion and their jaws are clenched. 7 more Goliaths stand around the fire, but they are looking over and cheering, waving while holding haunches of cooked meat.
Yeah. Yeah, cooked meat and feats of strength. This looks like our kind of people. I'll just go over and start watching too. I'll ask the nearest Goliath there. I'll say, is this some sort of competition?
Yeah, this is competition. Those two over there are trying to see who can hold their 20 kilometer, 20 kilogram boulder the longest.
Ah, metric boulders. Amazing.
They've been over there for 5 minutes now. See how long they can go. Remember, their hands are outstretched. This is that tricep.
Impressive.
Yeah, that would be hard.
Y'all here for the show? You want some meat?
Oh yes, thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
We got goat tonight. He'll pretty much toss a leg at you, Rolk.
Yeah.
Feel free to
Just
grab
start
a
eating
leg
it.
or whatever you want off the grill. And
Watching these guys hold their rocks.
Barbecue
Oh.
and sports.
You guys would be wearing gloves, but it would be incredibly hot. These are basically meat right off the grill, no plate, straight in the hands. So these things are gonna be really hot. But you are wearing gloves, so you can kind of withstand them a little bit.
And good barbecue.
Yeah. So I just switch hands every time it gets too hot.
And we can suffer through this.
That's right.
It's free food.
Is it good?
Exactly.
Is it really tasty goat?
You'll see the guy on the right drop his boulder, and this guy will basically like tosses in front of him. Yeah! You'll see a couple of them exchange coins at the grill, and they'll make their
That
way
is
back up.
kind of fun.
Yeah, I don't know if we should place bets with them or not, but does look like fun.
I reckon I could take one of them on.
You gonna challenge one of them, Thorian?
This
Go
one's
for it.
gonna turn to Thorin. You think you can take us, puny man? Look at you.
I reckon I could.
I don't think you can
I
take
would.
me, and I'm the weakest one here.
Yeah, go on. Let's put some money on this.
Alright. I bet you 5 gold that you can't handle that boulder. As long as I can. Same way. Arms out.
No worries. Let's do this. I'll sort of hold out the 5 gold to prove that I've got it, and then
Aye.
I'll make my way over to get ready to pick up the boulder.
He'll make his way as well. As he's making his way over, and Thorian's going over as well, you guys, we see the ones around the fire pit just immediately just like, I got 5 on the skinny man. I think our guys got it. And you see them start betting some coins. Are you going to bet? Anyone?
No.
Can I bet on the Goliath?
If you want to bet on, you can bet on whoever you want.
Betray your
I guess-
bromance? You would betray your bromance?
So,
It's competition.
any of you new people gonna place a bet? Any faith in your puny man?
Oh, I will. 5 gold on Thorian.
Alright, we got 1 in on the puny man.
I'll put 5 gold on Puny Man as well. He was chosen by the gods despite his puniness.
Well, hopefully the gods actually gave him some favor in this.
I'll put 5 gold on Thorian too. Either I get gold out of this, or I get a reason to punch Thorian in the face.
Either way.
And what say you,
Okay.
And what say you, Birdman? You
5
with you?
gold on you. 5 gold on you.
Oh, we got 1. What an upset for you all.
I believe in you, come on. Don't disappoint me now.
Alright, you roll your athletics against his to see who can hold the boulder up the longest. Oh, good luck.
I rolled low.
Oh, that's... He rolled a 19. So, you guys hold it up, and he's over there, straight armed, and then you start to quiver. He turns, "What's wrong? You weak already?"
Hey, I'm trying to hold on.
Not long after the boulder slips out of your fingers,
She.
and he'll toss the boulder up, showing he still had plenty to go. Ah, I knew it, Puny Man had nothing. Your words are the strongest thing you've got, Puny Man. And he'll start heading his way back. Ah, 5 gold. I almost forgot. Give me my 5 gold.
Yeah, I'll throw 5 gold
Yeah.
towards at him.
Pay up.
The guy will turn and give 5 gold
Damn.
to Quiv, and then he'll collect the 5 gold from all the other 3 of you.
And Rox is gonna be like glaring at Quiv, like, how could you do this?
Look,
We all
guys,
knew he was gonna lose, but
I only bet on Thorian just to motivate him.
it
Alright.
did not work.
You'll
At least
only-
I'm-
You only see like 2 of the others that are gonna pay up after Thorian lost. All the others bet on their guy.
As Thorian walks by, Melino's just gonna fucking turn around and punch him in the arm. Just, you lost me fucking gold.
Yo, it's all gold, Thorian.
I'm sorry, I thought I could handle this.
Don't worry, Thorian. I'll give you my 5 gold. here. I won this for
I
you.
gotta keep the 5 gold for the rest of
The
us.
one on the far left that heard you is gonna turn and be like, "Ah, don't beat yourself up over it. You're just a little punier than you thought. It's nothing to be ashamed of."
Well, puniness aside, what do you all think about this conflict you have with the other giant clan?
Ah, those Griffin haters. Ain't no reason to be all up in arms against the Griffins, and we're not about to get rid of them.
I don't blame you. They're very useful creatures, and it seems like a good relationship between the both of you. But do you think there ever might be a way where you could move past your differences and agree to at least not kill each other?
Ah, well, as long as we don't run into each other in the mountain, we don't actively seek each other out. Hasn't really become a problem.
Oh, that's fair.
What about if you could settle it all
Unless
in
you count
one heroic game of goat ball? Ah,
That does sound like a good
leaders
idea.
versus leaders in a true test.
Ah, that would be up to Arn. He's the one that occasionally climbs the mountain just to
Well,
shout his proclamities about the other clan across the way.
that's right. He should put his money where his goats are, right?
Is it why is Arn so particularly upset about it? Was it the griffin close to him that was killed?
I would say so. It was supposed to be his griffin.
Oh, okay. And you were saying something about except when
Ah,
about
yeah.
the conflict.
I mean, occasionally Arn likes to climb the mountain and, shout his anger over at the clan across the way. I can't imagine they hear any of it. Meanwhile, he's just kind of like whipping his leg, the goat leg around, and you just see like the occasional sauce and meat chunk fly off of it while he's talking, ripping into it.
Yeah, I like these guys. I think Rolk has officially switched sides, and he would now go to war for that baby griffin.
Told you there's more than one side. Rob.
He's quick to pick sides too, though. If somebody likes somebody, he'll defend them, and if somebody has a baby griffin, then he'll defend that.
Baby griffin, so therefore they must be awesome.
That's right.
This guy's gonna.
Don't care
This
which
guy's
side anybody's on. I'm on that baby griffin side.
This guy's gonna finish the last of the meat off of his goat leg and then take the bow and he kind of poke you in the arm with it, Rock. So how about you? You feel like you can hold a boulder longer than me?
I don't know if I could hold it longer than you, but I guess we'll see. I'll try.
Haha! Some more free money, boys.
No, get up there and defend your man.
Rock's not terribly competitive in spirit. He doesn't really care most of the time what people think of him, but if somebody's going to ask him to play a game, he's down. He's like, okay, let's try. I'll try to hold this boulder with you. Let's go.
Before he goes up there, Melino's just gonna grab him by the shirt collar, pull him down, and give him a kiss. Just beat his ass for me, all right?
All the guys are gonna hoop and holler. Ooh! Ooh! This puny man's got arms and a lady.
What, does it give me advantage?
It gives you a weakness.
Am I inspired?
You know what? Sure, you'll get a bardic inspiration.
Ooh.
That's
Ooh,
a good way to sneak that in, actually.
Extra bardic sauce. All right.
Well, I don't know if I appreciate that word.
No? You don't like the idea of bardic sauce?
Bardic sauce. But yeah, that you can
athletic?
use it. That would be a sneak in, so yeah, you could if you want to use it there, you can.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
So Rock,
See how I roll.
come pick up your boulder at the bottom here.
I got a dirty 20.
Oh, we
I
rolling
will
already?
add.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
The guy's
We're not
gonna
supposed to-
the guy's gonna look over
is it?
at Quiv. You're looking to get 5 more gold off of us.
No, no more betting.
No more bets. No more bets for these guys. They know They know who's gonna lose.
I don't know, Michael. It's on my boy toy.
Oh,
Yeah, I got a dirty 20 on that athletics. I'll also roll the D6 inspiration. Is it? D6?
that's bardic inspiration, yeah. So D6.
Yes.
So that's another 3. So a 23.
All right, he only rolled a 17, so we'll put you in the right spot. But yeah, you
Yeah,
guys will be
sorry. Yeah.
holding the boulder, and I'd say you felt like a little weak for a moment before he did, but then you remembered Mel for a second, and you locked eyes, and you straightened out, and then the glass gonna start to waver before he drops the boulder, just before you, because you beat him. He had a 17, you had a 20, 23 with
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
inspiration. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. So
and
I
you'll
I didn't
hear
even need
just
the
two of the
inspiration, but
guys. Yeah, that's true. You'll hear just two of the guys cheer, and the other ones are gonna groan. Oh, you actually got him.
I didn't need the inspiration, but I liked how I got that inspiration. And yeah, Rock will just go over. Rock will just go over right away though. When the guy drops his boulder, he'll put his down right after and say, "Oh, I'm glad you did that. You're very strong. I don't know if I could have held it another couple of seconds."
He's gonna step over and grab you by the bicep. You ain't so bad yourself, beating me. Much better than
Ah,
your puny man.
he's puny, but he's very useful.
Well, at least he has one talent.
He might need a
Yay.
couple more push-ups.
Even though technically I'm the strongest in this group.
Yeah, oh, definitely the strongest in the group. Just put myself there. Oh,
An
shit.
unlucky roll.
Yeah. I'm not
gotta work
liking
your
roll 20.
triceps. You got plenty of biceps. You gotta work that tricep.
I'll take that. I'll
This is
take
a
that.
whole different type of workout. This.
I just picture these guys having like massively large triceps and nothing else.
just a whole bulge on the bottom.
Yeah.
Nothing on the top. Their legs are chicken legs.
In case I didn't send you the picture, I think I did, but these are what they look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I sent that to you. But yeah, so as you guys are wrapping that up, you will see Aaron coming through the hole. Oh, I thought I'd see you in here. Well, we've decided. We'll head over to Wormdoom and hear what they have to say. And we'll meet them on their Goat Ball Arena. I suspect
good.
they want to play a game.
Probably.
It's a good way.
They did
It's a
ask that
good
you
way
leave
to
the
settle
griffins
things.
behind. I don't remember if I said that, but they did ask that you leave the griffins behind.
We can't bring the Griffins, huh?
Yeah. Just to make it even,
don't-
you know, everybody's
You
even,
don't want
Steven.
to endanger a baby griffin, anyways.
Bit
Yeah.
of a grudge. Well,
Plus, you got a real griffin right here.
I don't know what that means.
Like I'm talking about myself.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Because I'm a bird.
Gonna pretend you're a griffin now.
Otherwise, like, you know, it should be pretty,
Yeah.
you know, just keep it pretty chill and, you know, keep it pretty even and, you know, we're there as well to help keep the peace.
Oh, that does change things a bit. We were going to ride on them. I think we'll leave in the morning, and we'll decide who all is coming with us.
You're
We
welcome
will
to join
travel.
us on the trek over
We will
if you would
travel
like.
with you.
We don't allow strangers to stay within the walls overnight. You'll have to find somewhere else to
we
be.
can.
No,
We can camp
we'll camp
outside.
outside your gate. Not a problem.
We are quite used to it.
Yep.
And Rox is gonna kind of squeeze Melly a little closer, thinking about camping again. It's like I'm starting to enjoy this life.
Well, the easiest way out is to the left. Let's go. He'll start leaving this way.
Yeah.
Or is following him. She got ahead of him, but she is trying to follow him.
I'm just gonna fast forward to the gate. Boom, boom. Alright, he'll open up the gate. No need to wait for us. We will be there in the morning. Well, we'll leave in the morning, but we should be there by the afternoon. If you leave now, you'll get there about the same time we will.
Okay, we will do that, and thank you for even giving this a chance.
Great hospitality.
We'll see how it goes.
All we can do is try.
He'll close the gate as you leave and take a spot. He's gonna actually walk back. Because now he's gotta tell them no griffins. Alright.
Oops. I think I put myself under Thorian. And
Accepted that better than I thought he would, actually.
That's okay. Why am I up there?
Why are you up where?
There's a little rock up in the corner. Way up over there. In the left-hand corner.
On the Icewind Dale map?
Yeah.
I don't see a little rock
there's-
up there.
Yeah, I don't see
There's
it.
no-
You don't see him?
there's-
I
There's no
might just
rock.
be glitching on my end. Just my little token was still there. I'm like, why am I out here? Oh God, I'm out in the
there's-
water all alone.
There's no rock, so.
Good.
But I'd say that was about 2 hours, so you got a little bit of light left, so you guys can basically find your camp area and
Yeah,
get ready for it.
same old area.
You're ready to camp
Yeah.
again.
Take another hour or 2 hours to get
Yeah.
here, and set up the same camp. Why not?
Back at it again.
That's how it feels. You just go back and
That's
forth.
with a good formula.
That's right.
Want a survival check to set up the tent?
Yeah. Survival checks to set up your tents. It is
Oh, yeah.
It is appearing to be a nice, calm evening, though. So that's good.
Good. Survival. 18.
18. Very nice.
As we're setting up the
15.
tent, I mentioned
Yeah.
the group. I'm expecting this to be a trap, by the way. There's something
mean-
about this game.
Yeah.
What you think one side is lying? Who do you think is going to ambush who?
I don't know about lying per se, but perhaps leaving something out. As we found out, there's two sides to every story. You know, I feel sorry for the child that was injured, but I
Right.
also feel sorry for the griffin that was killed. It seems inadvertent.
I'm
Well, it
hoping
feels like
that
Go ahead.
What?
I'm just hoping that they don't bring all their warriors, because this could also be an attempt to, while they got some of the best people playing Great Ball, they sneak over and start trying to kill more griffins.
I would hope that
That's how it
People
feels
have-
like it could be set out.
hopefully they've got enough people that they leave behind that doesn't happen.
Mm.
I've got to think they understand defense a little bit. Now, I suspect this game will be a little bit more than what it appears to be. Why else meet? I mean, I assume there's going to be a game. We don't even know. They just said meet on the court. But,
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, I would love to see the two leaders kind of battle it out on the court and at least agree to a, like a DMZ zone between the two,
Yeah, I
between the two territories.
just want to see how Goat Ball is played.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do during your, just before the full night falls?
Everybody's equipment's good.
Yeah, you're 15 and you're 18. Yeah, the tents are put up just fine. It's also a calm night, so not too much to worry about. You do already have your cooked meats, so does anyone want to do anything?
Oh,
Right.
I was meaning people's equipment. Do you need me to use my Smith tools for anything?
Sorry, that wasn't for me.
No, I think
sounded
I
like
think
that,
that's
that's fair.
good. Everything's still in good shape, I think.
I have a question. So, if I recall, our cooked meats are turkey, right?
It's no, it's deer.
Deer.
No, it's
Deer.
deer.
Oh, it's deer. Deer. Okay.
Yeah, they smoked the
Because
deer.
You're the turkey. We're eating
Beg your
you.
pardon.
I wanted to make sure that I won't, do some cannibalism type of shit.
Wait, you said you're a turkey?
No, because it's kind of a bird. I just wanted to make sure I don't eat another of my species.
These are Griffin turkey
No chicken for
mascot.
Kip.
Please, no. Only gamey meat.
You made fun of. Wasn't it you that made fun of Raug not wanting fish?
Yeah.
No, but he's not a fish.
Well, yeah, but he got smacked by one.
I don't like to talk about it, okay?
I get
I
you. I
do.
won't mention.
It wasn't.
It's always fun. It's always fun to hear about the stories before my time.
Yes, we were chasing a sea monster. I was attacked viciously by a
It leaped out
knucklefish.
of the boat, slapped him across the chops, and jumped right back in the boat.
Yeah, like are they even supposed to be able to do that? I don't know.
I mean,
Did
yeah,
at
Never
least
seen fish do
they
that.
are feisty.
is it just mental scars, or to give him a black eye or something to remember him by?
And my red face.
Ooh.
You think that's a birthmark?
Humiliation
No,
is
that's a
enough.
fish slap.
Love the idea. It's just like a permanent mark he has now.
Yeah, just like put the hand to his
You see
face
the
and just
imprint of the
shudders,
pin across his nose.
thinking about it.
Alright. Does anyone want to do anything? Because I mean, I think we just ended up talking again. Does anyone want to be
Yeah.
doing anything, or are we gonna hang out and then retire?
Yeah, I think just
Uh,
hang out and go to bed unless anybody has a
Mhm.
plan.
after losing at holding the rock, I'm going to start working out my triceps.
Yeah,
Brady, you owe me
No,
5 gold, buddy.
I'll chuck 5 gold to Alara. Here.
She was kidding, but she'll take it.
Alright. Alright, see? Is everyone just gonna go to sleep, or are we doing watches, or what are we doing?
We should probably do watches.
I guess we don't do watches enough. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, I don't think we did.
Mhm.
yeah, no watches.
Yeah,
when
the one
there's-
time we did, we got ambushed. So
Yeah, and if Dean's asking, maybe we should do watches.
I'm just asking
yeah, we
because
should have.
there's no blizzard. You guys usually, I don't ask if there's a blizzard. Obviously not, but
Yeah,
Yeah, if
do one.
something attacks us in a blizzard, there's not much we can do.
yeah, no,
watching
that's
anyway.
done. That's done though. That's game over. So
With my vision, I'm probably better doing it later at night, so somebody can wake me up.
Yeah, you kind of require less rest
Yep.
than me as well.
nope, that's not true. We went over that I think last time.
Oh,
Half
Yeah,
elves,
she's
half elves need a
oh,
full.
she's a half elf.
Yep.
That's right. It's just a myth about your people, I guess. Well, yeah. I'll take a watch. Probably take the first watch then and sit up for a little while.
And of course,
Super
Melino's
full
gonna
elves.
take the first watch with him.
Aw,
All right. If
Mom is human.
again, it's 2 sets of 6 hour shifts or three sets of 3 hour shifts.
I think
4 hour
3
shifts,
is probably better watch rotation, right?
Yeah,
Well,
you
if-
don't want to stay watch too long.
Well,
Yeah, and then we're all
Sorry.
getting maximum rest, so we can all get.
If
long
Rolk
rest
and
and
that want to
reasonable
do first watch, if they can wake up Alara, then when Alara turns over, she can wake me up and I'll take watch.
Yeah, I can
Sure.
join like either Alara or Thorian on their watch. Like, just to keep company.
Yep, it's just 3 sets of 4 hours. So who's okay? Rock and Mel are taking the first one, and then Thor
Yeah.
is taking the second one, and then Quiv and Lara are taking the third one.
Sure, we can do that.
Sure.
Okay.
Want to hang out with your bromance? Yeah.
Nah, I wanna talk to Alara.
You got
Alara's like
bromance
Alara's like the
bromance.
mother of the group.
Yeah.
I'll have you
And
know I am
then,
a middle-aged half-elf.
yeah, no, we've got the romance, we've got the bromance, and then Alara with the no-mance.
I mean, but what's technically middle age for a half elf?
True.
She is 62.
Yeah.
Probably older than Thorin and Ralt combined.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And that one time that Rolk was catching you pretty quickly when he aged 10 years.
This is true. The hairline just
Oh,
went right back.
yeah, I don't want to talk about that either. Why do you guys keep bringing up all these horrible things that have happened to me?
What you've been slapped by fish, you've been aged 10 years and exploded me and you. Why does everything bad happen around you?
But you did beat the Goliath in a strength contest, and that's pretty darn impressive.
Strength.
There's a
Strength is
positive.
nothing.
I'll glare at him after he says strength is nothing.
Do more push-ups.
Just start doing more push. You're doing good, Thorian. Someday you will be very strong. You're already like probably stronger than Rolk. He's just like that.
That's yeah.
Gotta
It's
keep up
true.
the
There's been
training.
a lot of calamity centered around us. It's not just me. I'm not the only one who aged. I just suppose I was more vocal about it.
So, Thorian, how do you even get this strong?
A lot of hard work.
Yeah.
It's a, mm,
So that's all you got? Hard work?
well, I mean, yeah, well, just a lot of hard work, patience, tuning my body to match the situations. After all, being a guard, need to be able to hold my own. That's all.
Anyone ever
Yeah.
been to Neverwinter?
No.
Mm.
That's a big city in the northern third coast. That's where I was born.
Oh,
Black
I've
Lake
never
District.
left. I've heard of it. I've never really left my town to go see it, though.
It's quite a metropolis compared to most of the north up here, but my mother was a human, my father was an elf from the high forest. And they had a bit of a relationship, and I came along. So, everyone is a good place because it's, there's a little bit of everything. You're completely accepted, even being a half elf. Sometimes it's kind of rough because the full humans don't accept you, and the elves don't fully accept you, and so you're sort of your own thing.
No, that must be horrible or unfortunate.
Eh,
So,
wailing death was the hard part.
was your father around to teach you archery, or was it just something that you picked up naturally?
It's something I picked up naturally after I left Neverwinter. I guess I just got a knack for it. My mother's side of the family came from a farming village, so that's why I worship, or at least worshipped Shantae, the farming deity.
Farming's when you grow things in the dirt.
And the animals tend to animals.
Oh, animals a little bit too. Yeah, I don't know. The tribe that I grew up with, we just followed the herds. There's no farming.
Well, I suppose
There's no
there are
farming
advantages and
north
disadvantages
of
both
Dale.
ways. You tend to one spot for a long time. I think you tend to get attuned to the seasons a little bit more in nature. That
Oh,
was one thing I
seasons.
missed in
Yeah,
the
that
city.
sounds fascinating. Like, I don't know if Rolk's ever experienced seasons in his life. He's grown up here, north of Icewind Dale. I don't think there's seasons. It's just cold.
There's,
They
there's
had
almost winter.
summer,
Winter's still
but
winter.
summer was a lot like spring.
Yeah.
You had pretty much a spring and a winter, but the
Yeah, it was
last
like the slushy season and the cold season.
yeah, it's just the last 2 and some odd years that it's been never ending winter.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
sure
so you
hope we
wouldn't
can
really.
manage to
No,
Get,
much
got
both.
broker peace between these two tribes. I've been through war, and I don't really want to have to go through it again.
You've been through war.
The Wailing Death after the Wailing Death was bad enough by itself, but then the Luskan invasion afterwards helped repel it, but I left the city after that.
Dang.
Oh, quite the warrior then.
The
Only when I need to be.
the only thing I really had to worry about was like simple robberies of like, like alcohol or fish. I feel like it's really great that I'm out here, like discovering newer things.
I imagine someone robbing someone else's fish would have been quite a huge thing in your town with.
Fishing, it brings pride to someone, you can't just steal somebody else's fish. They're the ones who took it out, did all the work. Like it's a big deal.
Didn't steal from anybody, really.
Yeah, I don't know. My father, he's a brewer, and he never wanted me in the fishing life, but I couldn't just sit down in the bar and just make drinks all day, or like at least I don't know. But uh, there's nothing much I can really say about it.
As you finish your sentence, Mel just makes the sound of a string breaking, and that snap just reverberates really loudly, interrupting everything. She was playing her lyre like the whole time. Roll a one. Broke a string.
Ouch.
Twing!
We've got some guts from the deer if you want to try to repair that string or get yourself a new one.
I don't know if deer gut
No,
will work.
no, it's
Oh no.
it's fine. And she like kind of tosses it a ways away, just out of like frustration.
I know they used to make strings out of cat gut. I don't know if deer gut works or not. I don't know the breast. But a brewer, eh? I mean, that must have been a pretty good life.
Yeah, I never experienced hardship. Uh, yeah, in all my 5 years of life, I guess I was blessed to live such a normal one. That's what I kind of miss. It's the simplicity, but maybe it's a good thing that I'm like looking back at it and understanding that you know staying on a routine and really like being in a system isn't all that bad.
Oh, it's good too, and no pun intended. Spread your wings.
Exactly.
Alright, well, um, I'd say that if you guys want, you guys can start retiring, as it would be definitely nighttime now. The temperature would be dropping. We got Mel and Rock taking first watch, so
Yeah. What's that? Perceptions you want?
yeah, it will be roll of perception. And Mel, you can do it as well, unless you want to get your lyre and fix it.
Yeah, I'll see if I can fix. I'll see if I can fix my lyre. I'll pick it back up. What would that be?
I guess. Let's see. You have any tools? No tools.
Mm,
Mm,
no tools.
Or sticks her head out of the flap. If you want to leave it for me, I've got smith's tools. I can give it a shot.
just do dex, I guess. Dex check.
Uh, I'll just give it to Alara. I'll just give it to Alara and her tools.
Fair enough. With a 22 perception, you get a nice look around. It's so you are actually able to see pretty well, even though it's dark. But it is a calm night, and you don't find anything in your shift.
All right. We'll go wake up who? Thorian.
Yep, Thorian.
All right, Thorian, you're up.
Yes, yes, yes. All right. Uh, you get back to having. You go sleep now. Um,
Dorian, come on out.
that would be the nat 20
Nat 20.
with a -1, so 19.
Alright.
But yeah, no.
Uh, while you were out, you hear some rocks tumble down the mountain to the side, and you hear a sort of soft but significant thud into the snow below you.
Below me.
Sorry, not below you. Like, sorry, I gotta tell you, over here. This little like divot.
Uh,
Yeah, so
I guess
the rock tumbles down the mountain here, and then you hear a soft thud over here.
I will start going over just to have a bit of a look around and investigate the noise.
All right. As you get closer, you see what looks to be a Goliath that has fallen. He doesn't seem to be moving. He is face down in the snow. And from the little bit of that you can see, his clothes have been torn up a bit, and there is like some scrapes on them.
I'm gonna yell out, guys, a Goliath has fallen. I'm going to rush over, um, and look for any sort of like battle marks or anything like that, or if it's just from a fall, from like tumbling down the rock.
Sure. Do a medicine
Uh,
check.
yeah, nah, it's horrible. I rolled a 2 with a -1. It's a 1.
You can't signify where the scrapes are from that he has, but he does appear to be knocked out, and the based on the clothing, it matches more. I would say it looks like it matches more that of the Worm Doom Crag people than the Sky Tower people.
Laura rushes over and tries to wake him up, get him conscious. How can I do that? Medicine check.
Another medicine check, yeah.
I just
Ooh,
hit him
nice
with
one.
a heel.
21.
21, yeah. Yeah, so you shake him a little bit, and his eyes begin to open up a little bit. He looks incredibly weak, and he just says, "Who are you?" before he falls back or knocks back out.
All right, let's get him
Yeah,
near
I'll
the
just
fire, folks. Pick him up and
yeah,
bring him near the fire.
get him
Mhm.
near the fire.
What fire?
I'll
Y'all
help
didn't
pick
make
him
one.
up. We'll cast a
Y'all didn't make a
Yeah.
fire this time.
cure wounds. Yeah, we'll get one going, but I want to cast a cure wounds on him as we're dragging him over.
Fair enough.
Let me see. Let's use the first level slot. Whatever.
Well, yeah, you guys
Either
can
get a little
drag him over.
soup or something. Get a little soup down his throat or something.
7 HPs.
All right. Yeah, Thorian and Rock together, you guys can drag him over to this fire. That Lara, I'm guessing you're starting the fire.
Yeah, yeah.
Fair enough.
You want survival?
Um, I mean, you've done it a few times in your force, so I'll just say that you made it.
Right.
It's fine. But yeah, so you get him by the fire, and he'll still be knocked out for a bit, but he does feel better thanks to the cure wounds. You see some of those scrapes clear up. Did anyone want to do another medicine check while you're at it?
I can. Over and do another medicine check. 14.
14. That's a good one. Um, you will notice what looks to be a talon claw across his chest.
Oh boy. I explain, hey, it's a talon claw mark. I'm wondering if the Skyhaven folks didn't use this opportunity to do an attack against Gloom. Whatever the other tribe was.
If they did,
Worm
the
Doom.
first thing we have to do is rescue the baby griffins.
Uh,
The
I think
only
the first thing
that
we have to
matters.
do is get to the Worm Doom as soon as we can.
well,
I don't.
he's in Worm Doom clothing, right?
Yes.
Oh no, he's in what's it? He's in the other clothing or whatever.
Yeah, he's in Worm Doom.
Yeah,
mm.
I can't say that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say the Worm Doom people because I can't say
Thunlakalaga, Thunlakalaga. Yeah, but you can say copper
Thun
Potter,
Lakalaga.
whatever thing, whatever that guy's name was.
Bless you.
Thun Lakalaga. And the Kala.
Thunlakalalaga. I have to think of it like musically.
That,
Yeah, I know
Thunlakala.
exactly. I
I
was
mean,
just
it
doing
doesn't
it music
doesn't
theater.
not work. And then the Akhenaten clan. I don't know. Watch a little Naruto, you'll be fine.
The T's and the A's.
But yeah, I just threw those clan names there so you guys know. But if you guys want, you can just say Worm Doom and Sky Tower. That works too.
Yeah,
So.
I think that's a lot easier to pronounce.
What? Then Thun Lakalaga?
Ooh, like, ooh, like, ooh.
Maybe if it's the Chia clan, but no.
Sure, like this
But
guy conscious if we could talk to him, find out what happened.
We might have to just wait for that.
you're burning long rest time, just so you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, if whoever's on watch is just also going to keep an eye on this guy, then Rolk's going to go back to bed. I need
Yeah.
that spell slot back. I need my beauty sleep.
Is it still Thorian's watch, or did we burn enough time that it's...
Yeah.
It's still Thorian's watch. It would have been about an hour into his watch that this would have happened.
Alright, well, if he starts to go downhill, wake us up, Thorian.
Yeah. I'll just sort of watch over him.
Alright. He seems to just stay knocked out the whole time. But yeah, he doesn't wake for the rest of your shift, Thorian.
Yeah.
And the last 3 hours will go by, so you can trade out.
I'll tag in Alara. Is Quib going, or are you going to? Yeah,
Alright,
I've got
it will
a...
have been a full 8 hours, so at this point, Quib and Lara, you got your long rest.
I've got a lyre to fix, don't I?
Yeah, I believe Mel left it out in the snow for you to pretty much grab, and there's a string broken on it still, so if you want to fix it, that is something you can do.
Dexterity?
Mm-hmm.
18.
You're able to take that same string, and it looks like it just kind of popped out of what usually holds it, so you're able to just kind of tie it back on. It didn't actually snap.
Sweet. At the side, then I check on the guy. Is he still knocked out? Stable, though.
Yeah, I'm
He
just
is
like
still
looking
knocked
over
out
him.
as well.
Alright.
Let me.
And I settle in for the watch.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. After about about 3 more hours, 1 hour until everyone will be up and awake. You'll see his eyes begin to open, and he'll kind of like hold his head as he begins to sit up.
You okay?
Who, who are you? Where,
The
where,
peace
where am I?
the peace delegation, and we're midway between Worm Doom and Sky Tower. Well,
What,
we're
Mm-hmm.
close to Sky Tower Shelter.
what,
What
what?
happened to you?
We're near Sky Tower. Where,
Yeah.
what peace delegation?
Long story, but what happened to you?
I, I went out to get food for the worm doom, and a blizzard came through. I got lost. I've been out here for days.
Oh, I think the clan mentioned something about that when we were at your shelter.
Oh, so they noticed. I was worried I was forgotten.
We're gonna head there in the morning if you'd like to come with us.
Oh, I could use a little guidance. I'm done being lost in these mountains, and especially if it got me near the sky tower. It explains that damn griffin.
You were attacked by a griffin?
It seemed to be in the wild, but atop the mountain I ran into one and it got me right in the chest. Tried to get away and I fell right off the mountain.
And down to our camp.
I guess I'm lucky you were here and it wasn't another blizzard.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
Well, like I say, you're welcome to accompany us on the way tomorrow and get you back home.
I do appreciate it. The name's Kapanuk.
Laura, and then I give, and we've got several companions, Thorian, Melano, and Rock, that are asleep right now.
Oh, and you said you're for peace, like in general, or
Well, in general and between the two clans.
oh, that's a good one. Ah, he'll grab his the clawed part of his chest. Oh, that hurts to laugh, but there's gonna be no peace between us.
Makes you so sure?
We haven't had peace in decades.
Well, now's the time to start. I'd like to at least see some kind of neutral zone between the two of you. No sense people getting attacked and hurt and children dying, especially over what we heard happened.
Lowering your standards to neutral is probably a better bet. At least you have some sort of solace when this is over.
And
Yeah.
like I say, you don't have to be best of friends, but there's no sense killing people.
I guess that's true. If it wasn't for you being here, I probably would have ran into one of them Sky Tower people.
Or worse, there's lots of crag cats running around here, etc. Everything's hungry with this Neverwinter.
Well, we hunt those. They're a bit annoying, but not a big threat. It's the griffins
Yeah, but
that
when
are
you're
a problem.
if you're unconscious, anything's a threat.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. I like to think I'd wake up after the first bites, but perhaps that'd be too far gone.
Yep, exposure, everything else. Well, we've got room in the tent over there if you want to lie down for a while.
I think I've been laying down long enough. At least the fire kept me warm. Appreciate all you've done.
You have rations?
Well, I did. I've been out for over a day now.
Laura will give him some of the deer meat.
Yeah, same thing with Quid.
He'll grab it and take a bite before he looks up and goes, "Oh, appreciate it." And then he'll keep eating it savagely, just ripping at it.
Oh, that's fair. He's been out here forever. Table manners are probably not in his list of priorities.
I don't know if it's in their priorities in the first place, but
Yeah.
but yeah.
Like a napkin. A word for napkin does not exist in this language.
What's a napkin? But yeah, about an hour goes by and everyone can start waking up and come on out. You guys would see Kapanuk just eating the deer meat like steak cookies. Probably more like a piece of bread, just ripping at it.
Morning, everybody. Our guest woke up. I didn't want to wake you guys up, too. I wanted to let you finish your long rest, but... And then I explained the story, etc., and introduced everybody.
Ah, good. Good to see you awake, friend.
I guess it's good to see you. As I said to your friend here, better your face than the Sky Towers.
Well, being lost out here, I'm sure you would have been happy to see anybody at some point.
Oh, not anybody. And he'll gesture to the talon marks on his chest.
Yeah. What happened? You were attacked?
I told your friend here, but
Yeah.
I was up the mountain trying to get an overview, trying to find my lay of the land. And a damn griffin came by. It scratched me right in the front, right in the chest. Tried to get away from it and fell down the mountain.
I wonder if that was a warning more than an attack. You are pretty close to Sky Tower, and if those Grimmets wanted to take you, I think they could have.
Well, that's the same thing they like to say. Act like their griffins are little saints in the air.
Oh, I don't think they're saints. I think they're animals, but
Some animals should be put down.
But the little babies are so cute.
they could fly on them. Oh, that
Mhm.
reminds me, did you just see anything on the Griffin? Was it just the Griffin by itself?
It was just a griffin by itself. Just one of them.
Fair enough.
Well, I'd like to get home. Can we start heading out? The sun has arisen. The twilight has begun.
Well, sure, let's break camp up unless anyone has any objections.
No objections.
Cool.
No, let's do this. Ready to
Oh,
go.
and Melano, here's your instrument back.
Yeah, the lyre is fully fixed.
Snooze.
See, I
Thank
told
you,
you it'd be
Alara.
okay, Melano. I know it's frustrating, but fixed now.
Alright, so with the Goliath in tow and you guys are 2 hours already on your way, it's only going to take y'all about 5 hours to make the trip all the way around, so you can actually get here with a little bit of daylight left. But before we go into Worm Doom, y'all want to take a 5?
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
good.
Hmm.
Cool.
Absolutely. I am partially back. Well, mostly back.
Number.
I'm here.
But
I'm
Back
also here.
enough. Real question is Dean really there?
Of course I am. Just waiting.
Just waiting for what?
I only have 3 people say they're back.
I think we're all back.
Are we all back?
Yeah, we're all
Oh, sorry. I only
I
heard
think we're all
3.
back.
I only heard 3. I was like,
Back?
alright, well, we'll keep going. I mean, we still had like 2 more minutes, so I mean, I was just chilling.
I'm not in a panic or nothing.
Alright, well. Cool. Alright, well then.
Excited to see
Uh,
some goat ball in action.
Alright, cool then. As you guys get back, or as you guys are approaching Worm Doom, there is about, let's say about 2 more hours before it gets dark out. And you guys are approaching. As you guys approach, you do hear the sounds of a lot of activity over on the arena. And you hear Kapanook just starts walking a little faster as you begin to approach. Ah, sounds like an active game of goat ball is in play. And he's gonna try and pick up his pace to get to the arena.
Yeah, I imagine try to match his pace here and keep up with him. A stupid token.
You'll see Goliath warriors, or Goliath is standing there at the stairs, and he stops Kapanook and continues to watch the game. And as you guys look inside, you see a couple of the guys on this side are like hiding behind pillars. You see one guy out in the open, and then likely others behind pillars over there. You see one guy sidelined and 2 sidelined over here. And you see 3 goat balls in play. One in this guy's hand, and then there's one in this guy, and there's one that is on the ground right here. And yeah, you'll just see them start to like throw the ball at each other, trying to hit each other with them. And yeah, you'll see, this guy gets knocked out, but at the same time he threw it, but he missed.
So it's like dodgeball.
This guy's
American
gonna
Gladiators.
try and move it.
Dodgeball and American Gladiators all
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, pretty much.
But with goat skins. I like it.
This guy's gonna step out. He's gonna toss that ball. It's gonna hit this guy. He's gonna go to the sideline. This one's gonna go in, scoop up, hit that one right there. Dead on with a peg. Move him to the side. And then see who wins.
Oh, good shot. Good shot.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a goat.
That's right.
After he hits the guy with the goat ball, he'll pretty much catch it and then again throw it and hit this guy. And take the lead, take the win from a 2-3 lead. And you guys will see him cheer on his way back to the other guys that are sidelined.
Yeah.
And then this guy will stop blocking the path. All right, you're good. Game's over.
Oh, that was awesome. Goat ball looks cool.
Oh wait, is that Kapanook? Ogalai! Kapanook's back! You'll see Ogalai approach from the upper stairs section of the arena. A bit of a smile on her face. Oh, good, good. I was worried about you, Kapanook. You've been gone for many days. Where have you been? And he explains how he was lost in the mountains until last night, where he got attacked by a griffin before falling off a mountain and running into this party. That brought him back. She'll shake his hand, give him a hug, and tell him to go wash up and get some food. And he'll head inside. Oh, you also hear her mention the name, to see Arik, Aruk, Arik, before he heads in. And then Oglai is going to approach the party, which I imagine have entered the arena at this point, right? You're not just standing on the
Sure.
stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in.
Oh, I can't thank you enough for finding him. I wasn't sure you would. Do you have my
She said,
white cloak too?
Oh yeah, right here.
Excellent. She'll take it, put it on immediately. Oh, it's been like being naked
Does she
without
have
it.
Quiv's cloak?
Yeah. I was gonna ask about mine.
Yeah, your cloak, I don't carry it with me. It's in the hall. We have to get supper for the evening anyways. So tell me, I'm gonna use their proper name. Are the Anakani is coming?
they are.
Of course.
It could be here anytime.
Excellent. Well,
No griffins like you asked.
we've been pretty much warming up for them. Figured if we're gonna have peace, we'll have to do it through the same way we lost it.
Goat ball.
What do you think would go to the victor? I mean,
The winner decides the terms of this peace, of course.
well, at least you're talking. Let's see how things happen when they show up.
Yeah.
You told your man to see Akanov. Who is that?
Arak. Um, Arak is our healer. They've been spending a lot of time with an Arakakra that came through, but they should be pretty good by now. If not, they are probably getting some food.
Side eye Quiv. See if he reacts. Have you been spending time with Goliaths? When did you do this?
I have no clue what they're talking about.
It's okay to have feelings, Quiv.
She'll look over at Quiv. Well, perhaps you actually might be interested. Yeah, she should be in the path to behind me. If not, they do get food from time to time, like anyone would. Come, I'll actually take you to the dining hall. On her way out, she'll look at the other ones. Be at the ready. They're supposed to be here soon. The game will be on. And
Hey,
she'll-
No, besides my father, I don't think I've ever met any other Eric Cochran before.
Well, then this should be pretty interesting for you, I'd say. Yes?
Yeah. Maybe learn a bit more about my culture that I don't know, or my internal roots.
Perhaps. And across to the main hall area. As you guys cross in here, she'll step to the side and pick up a folded cloth. And here's that cloak. We kept it here for you.
Ooh, thank you. This feels really comfortable to have on.
It'll take an hour to reattune to it, but essentially you will be able to.
Gotcha.
And she'll lead you guys in to this area. It looks very similar to the other Goliath's food pit, where you see a big iron grate with various chunks of meat strewn across it, all sitting over coals that constantly keep it cooked. Behind it, you see a Aarakocra and another Goliath that seems to be almost hand feeding the Aarakocra. Aarakocra's trying to use her hands and trying to be like, stop! I can feed myself. I can do this. It's just my wing. Before he gives up and just lets her hold her own meat. This
Or
one,
elbows give. Go introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure. Hey, so what you got? What are you eating?
they got a mix of deer and goat again. It's the typical thing that these Goliaths like to eat. It's all I've had since I've been here. But she'll turn towards you. Oh, it's another Aarakocra. How interesting. Oh. And what is your name?
Quivacious.
This Aarakocra that you're looking at, she has the classic tannish, goldish wing or feathers down her body. You see her wing is wrapped in a very crude bandage. It doesn't look like it's properly been splinted. Um, well, Quiv. Well, my name is Sikikri. It's good to meet you. Don't see a lot of Aarakocras around here, funny enough.
I was gonna say the same thing. It's nice to make it's nice to see you too. See more of Aaron Cochran's, I guess.
Yes, more Aarakocras. Well, are you all here to eat or just to discuss?
Uh, we're actually a peace delicacy. We're acting as sort of mediators between both the Sky Spire and the Worm Doom like areas.
Yes, they do complain a lot about those ones over at the Sky Tower. What do they call them again? The iconic the Sky Tower ones. They do complain
Yes,
about them. It seems all
yes,
their
yes. Horrible names.
seems all
Horrible,
their
confusing names.
it's just names we're not used to. I think not horrible names, but it's okay.
Interesting. So where do you hail from?
I hail from all over the place. I don't have one home, but I've been stuck here. But luckily with these very hospitable Goliaths, surprisingly. But I've been stuck here with my broken wing. We've been trying to mend it, but we've had no luck. It's been many days, probably over months by now.
Hmm. I mean, we have a reputable healer in my party. Maybe he can help you out.
Oh, I don't want to impose.
It's fine. He wouldn't mind.
Meanwhile, this conversation going on, Ogre is going to turn. Please, take some food. Get some food. We need to be fed up before the other ones get here. We have to handle that business.
Yeah, Laura helps herself some food. Barbecue, I assume.
Yep, mixture of, like I said, goat and deer.
Yeah, one had wet rub, one had dry rub. That's the difference between the two clans.
Which one had the better meat? That's the question.
Oh, I'm not even gonna. Both had good barbecue.
Are you trying to have peace, or are you trying to have another reason to fight?
Exactly. They're gonna
Wow.
fight over barbecue minutes.
Maybe we could engineer some sort of a cook-off, and then that just means I get to eat more meat. It isn't
Oh yeah,
fucking fish.
get goat ball cook-off.
Or I have to go back to my vegetarian existence in the 10 towns because all they eat in that god-awful place is fish.
All I
I
know
heard
is that
that.
the best meat belongs to Rock.
Oh.
But yeah, back to the conversation between Quiv and Kree. I wouldn't want to impose, but it would be nice to be able to be mobile once again.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Rolk, why don't you come and introduce yourself?
Ah, where to who? Rock's just saying.
Come over here
Yes.
to this fine person.
He's gonna
Yeah.
gesture
So.
to her.
Mhm.
Hey, Rock will come over. I'll be like, yes, hello. Hello, I understand. Understand you're a healer as well.
No, if I was a healer, I wouldn't be stuck here. I have a broken wing, and Orok's been kind enough to try and help me mend it, and he bandaged it for me, but it's been over months, and I still have my broken wing. We're not sure if there's something more that someone could do to possibly fix my wing so I could be mobile once again.
Let me see. Maybe I can help you. Well, I'll certainly see if there's anything I can do. What would that be, a medicine check to check out her wings and
Yeah, medicine check to check it out.
see if I could help in any way?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I don't know.
Medicine check sounds good. Go for it.
Sure. Nat 20.
um,
I accidentally rolled twice, but yeah. Yeah, nat
uh,
20 on the medicine.
the broken wing, thanks to the bandage, has become more of like a fracture. Like it's in place. It just needs
Mhm.
it just needs a boost to be actually mended. So something um, like probably like 10 health points if you can heal 10 HP. Anything less, since it's not 20, I'm just giving you numbers. Anything less than 10 isn't going to actually mend it, it'll just improve it. But if you can do at least 10 health points back, the wing will be fixed.
Yeah, I can certainly try that. Yeah, seeing that that's all it would take, I guess I'll give her a second level cure wounds and see if I can top 10 here.
I'll go ahead and go over and see what you're doing and clap my hand on it and give you guidance to make that
There
better.
you go.
Okay,
Oh, you got it anyway.
yeah, got it anyways. I don't know if you can guidance cure wounds. I don't know if that works.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's D20 rolls that you get guidance
Yeah,
on.
it's got to be a D20. I don't think that works on that.
Oh,
But great sentiment. I love it. You can also silvery barbs and force a reroll. Just so you know, that's like not something you only do. Well, I guess that's still D20, so that doesn't apply here either. Same statement though. You could force a reroll on your own party. I know a lot of people don't do that way, but you can. Um, but anyways, 12 HP. Yeah, you put your hand on the wing, and you guys hear a small crunch as the bone basically snaps back into place, and the cure wounds mends it to be a full bone. And she will extend the wing, causing the bandages to unravel themselves as she gives it one flap. Oh, it's working! And it doesn't hurt at all, thank you! Oh, thank you so much. She'll give you a hug, Rolk. And then she'll turn to Quiv. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
thank you. Your offer is what led to this. And she'll give Quiv a little bit of a longer hug than she gave Rolk.
Hmm.
Yeah, Rolk will just mutter something about, yes, thank Holy Lathander for my life that I could be here to do this. It's like kind of starting to become a cleric of multiple gods because he feels like he owes his life to Lathander now, despite always being a god brought up to worship war.
yeah, that's our Kiv. He's a hero and a good companion. Just trying to help give out. Go for it,
Mhm.
buddy.
So, you like playing goat ball?
I haven't actually played it myself. I've seen them play it as I've been here.
Hmm.
But real quick, she turns to Oric and, oh, and I should say thank you for all the time you've spent helping me. Been it's been very helpful. But these people have used their magic to fix it. You can now focus on someone else for care. Oric will look a little upset, but at the same time happy for her, and just, okay, and just kind of take a step back and grab some meat off the grill and start eating it.
And good barbecue.
Mm-hmm. Very tasty.
Around now.
So where are you
Okay.
from? How did you wind up getting here?
I come from many places. I like to fly around this spine of the world. It's kind of like the barrier between the Greenland and the Iceland areas of Faerun, and I like to explore on both ends. But I got a little distracted one day and ran into a mountainside with my wing, and it's clearly snapped. And well, I was only a short walk away from this little hideaway, and they took me right in, and so I've been here ever since.
See
Yes, they're
anything
very friendly
interesting on your
people.
flights?
Sorry, one at a time. What? Rock,
Go
you
ahead.
you chimed in.
Oh, there's nothing important, I don't think.
Okay. Go ahead, Laura.
I just I just wanted to know if she'd seen anything interesting on her flights.
Oh, yeah, I've seen quite a few things, I'd say, but it depends on what you find interesting.
Run into any griffins?
The griffins, they travel around the mountains. Some of them appear to be quite wild, and some seem to be almost like tamed, if not honorable to the Sky Tower ones. The other hideout I've noticed in the mountain range around here. But they're not the
Mm-hmm.
only ones that have griffins. I've seen them around the mountain range in many aspects.
Have you ever seen a city in the sky?
Oh, no, I haven't seen any sky cities. Sounds like a nice place to perch, though. Get a nice view of the world without having to fly over it the whole time.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Alright. Around now, you guys would hear the sound of a horn blast from the front of the cave. And Ogalai is going to turn. Well, I guess they're here. Time to go and make peace through the art of game.
Oh, shit, it's goat ball time. Melly, it's goat ball time. Rock's gonna be like kind of bouncing up and down a little bit. Just excited.
Yes, it's goat all time.
I'm just gonna have her go.
Super Bowl, the Goat Ball Bowl.
She's gonna go here. Get these guys.
I've been waiting to see some real goat ball. So where do we watch from? Just the sidelines over here?
Nope, that is a 20-foot up cliff.
Oh. Well then. Where do we watch from? Just hang out on the stairs again, or from the other side over here maybe, or something? I don't know.
Hey, you can get up on the stairs. Well, you can go. We'll go over that in just a second.
Okay.
As they all come, they'll stop there, but you guys will see Arn step forward toward Ogalai. So we've made it. I hear you want to meet on the old goat ball arena. Is that the case? Yes, figured if we're going to discuss peace as these rather ambitious group wants us to, then we should look into doing it the same way it all began. A game of goat ball. I have a proposition. I figured instead of simply discussing peace, we play for it. And what is that supposed to mean? Well, the winner. Well, let me show their names so you guys can tell them two apart. I just realized you guys can't see. That's Chieftain A, and that's they're just all Goliaths. Those,
Chieftain Ogalai, Orc Splitter, Thunlaklagla,
yeah, crazy name.
Arn Rockfist, Akhenaten.
Yeah, that's why they're just, or just Arn and Ogalai. That's fine. But
Yeah, we're going with Arn.
Yeah,
yeah, that's why I've just been saying
Arn and
those
Ogalai.
names. But yeah, that's why.
Good.
That's where the clan name's coming from, Aganathi and the Thun Lakalagaga. But but anyways, well, I figured we'll play goat ball like we did back in the day. It'll be me, you, and a team of 3 each. And the winner of the best 3 games will be able to decide how the peace treaty will go. Loser has to agree to the terms. So here's your chance to back out. Do you feel you are not skilled enough to lead the peace treaty, or are you willing to accept the loss? Always big talk from someone who cried last time we played. Well, we didn't bring any of those griffins. Your friends there, they said that you didn't like them. Which I can see why, he gestures to her scar. Perhaps you shouldn't throw things at wild animals. Let's just do this. I already have my people in the arena. Just come on up. Everyone who's going to be watching, hit the sideline. There's stairs along the way. And they're going to start making their way up. She's going to come up here, and she's going to point at 3 people. You, and you stay. The rest, clear the courts. And you'll see these 3 leave. This one come across. This one leaves. And it will be these 3. And then they'll come up and take their positions as well. Same setup. Alright,
I'm a
here
bit
we go.
worried about this setup.
There we go.
I'm ready for this
Okay.
game.
Yeah,
Alright.
let's watch this game. Put
Alright.
some money on it, Quiv.
Between ourselves,
Huh?
Yeah.
what do we play some bets on?
You'll hear the other Goliaths
I
start
don't know.
placing bets between each other on who's
Yeah.
gonna win.
Yeah, I'm not gonna place a bet on anybody. Being a part of the
I'll-
peace
I will
delegation, I
bet
feel that's
On
sort of.
Team Baby Griffin.
Yeah, I'm going to put some money on Rockfish, on Arn. I'm going to put 5 gold into the pile.
So Rock and Quiv are voting for Arn, 5 gold each, okay? Anyone betting?
Dorian is 5 gold onto Arn.
Thorian for Arn as well. Anyone
Mhm.
rooting for Ogilai?
I'm not rooting for anyone. Rooting for peace.
If no one roots for the other side, there's no payout. So I don't know what to tell you.
I'll put it on Ogilai.
Oh, we're just betting amongst ourselves.
Unless you want to join the Goliaths that are betting.
I mean, yeah, I'm
Oh.
joining the Goliath. That like I've sort of tapped him on the
Since-
shoulder.
Alright, so he'll lead over. Oh yeah, did y'all want to bet as well?
Yep. So him
Alright.
5 gold on Arn.
Alright. He'll just take the bets. It was Quiv, Rock, and Thorian are 5 gold on Arn, is that correct?
Yeah.
Quiv, Rock, Thorian. And Lara, you said you're not betting, and Melano, are you betting?
I'm not betting.
Alright. Those 3 are betting on Arn, and no one's betting on Ogilai. I see we have a favorite.
Wow.
Picking sides, I see. Picking sides.
Honestly,
One side has
I-
baby griffins and the other side has like a really weird grudge, so I don't know. I'm on baby griffin side.
Since they have the same stats, I'm going to make the game super fast and easy. I'm just going to roll 1 white die for Ogilai, 1 blue die for Arn, and we'll just make them flat rolls because all the numbers are the same between each other. And 1 roll for the whole game for this. So, Ogilai got a 19 on game 1, and Arn got a 14. Ogilai's team wins game 1. Game 2. Ogilai got a 9, and Arn got an 11. Arn wins game 2. Last game. Next game is the winner.
Suspense.
Ogilai is gonna go first. That is. Is that crooked? I've never seen a D20 be crooked. It was crooked. I've never seen that. That's crazy. It landed like on the line that like holds it. It was between 6 and 16. I was like, is that? I've never seen that. Alright. That's a 15 for Ogalai. Alright, here we go. It's like a 5% chance for Arn. I don't know the actual thing. It's like 4 each, so more like 20% chance. Here we go. And that is a nat 1 for Arn.
Oh,
Not only did Arn's team not win, they didn't even get anyone out on the last game. And Ogalai's team takes the win.
Arn got a ball to the face. Bam.
Alright. Ogalai steps forward in front of Arn. And once again, you guys are losers. All it took was for your little griffins to not intervene, and suddenly your true talent shows.
How much gold did I lose? Sorry.
You guys all lost 5 gold. You guys bet 5 gold, you lost your 5 gold.
Yeah, that's fair. Fair.
Betting is not going in your favor today.
That's. I gotta try.
Well, if peace is something that's going to happen between the Thunlakalagar and the Akanathi gang clans, Jesus, between Worm
It's harder
Doom
than
and Sky
making
Tower,
goat noises.
it's at least I could practice that. All right.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, that's right.
but since the Worm Doomed are the ones that win, our deals for peace is that you can come to our arena and lose anytime you wish. We can visit Sky Tower anytime we wish. Mountains are free reign for anyone to travel, but all of your griffins are to be kept at Sky Tower, and if any of them are to attack any Goliath of any kind, they are to be put down regardless of reason. I'm not going to agree to that. How dare you
But you
threaten?
agreed to agree. Are you a man of honor?
I'm a man to defend my griffins. If your peace
no, hold on.
requires their life to be taken, there is no peace.
No, they
Hold on,
only
there
require that
is
you
one
keep
problem.
your griffins. What?
There is one problem. There are wild griffins out and about. How would you know that it's a clan Stormbringer armed Sky Tower griffin or not?
So we're
Can't control
supposed
with
to
the wild one too.
just play ignorance to every time a griffin attacks. We just got one of our own back, Kapanook, and he had a claw against his front chest. Am I supposed to just
Agreed, we saw it.
believe that wasn't because of a griffin near the Sky Tower, nonetheless? It's clearly Akhenathi.
Well, why don't we mark the griffins in a certain way? Would you agree to that, Arn, to mark your griffins in a safe way that wouldn't hurt them in any way, but that they could identify if something went wrong? And that way you would
Yeah,
know it
like
wasn't a
you
wild
paint
one, and you wouldn't get
really
blamed if it
cool
wasn't your griffin.
lightning bolts on the side of them or something.
I guess we could use some stain and put our symbol on their side. How's perhaps their back left thigh? That way you know if that griffin belongs to our clan.
Yes, and if
Yes.
one of the marked griffins does some damage, Arn, would you agree to pay restitution for that damage?
And what is the restitution?
It would depend on the damage.
It's the griffin's life, regardless of the damage. These are the terms of the peace. If it's your
Griffin's
griffin,
only an animal.
your griffin should be tamed if they are going to be used as some sort of subservient pets. If you want them around, then these mountains can't become treacherous just because you like them.
That would be a bit unfair. I mean, it could be as simple as, crop damage or something. I mean, you can't put something to death for something minor. That's why I say it should depend on what the act was.
You were suggesting what do they call that when you do the contract and then there's like the added to contract stuff.
Yeah, addendum to the treaty.
Look at big words over here.
Neverwinter for you. Neverwinter primary school.
Well, I guess it'd be a little more detailed. She has a point. So we mark our griffins, and if they do something, there will be a punishment. I can't say it's not fair, but none of those punishments can be their life. It must be of equal punishments.
Not unless they take a life.
Yeah.
I don't
If they
agree.
take a life, that's fair.
I don't agree to this. My life was altered simply by their attack. My face scarred, left vulnerable. It was only right that we killed the griffin that did it.
You don't think an animal could simply be trained better?
Arn's gonna grab the hilt of his weapon. You threw the ball at the griffin first. It was your fault. Of course you'd
My
be ready to
friends.
blame me. And she'll grab her weapon. You guys will see all the Goliaths
Oh.
around start grabbing their weapons.
Yeah, no, Rock's gonna start walking forward and he'll say, "My friends, we need to
Yeah.
be calm," and he'll start waving his hands around while saying that. And I hope that's
Yeah,
enough
that's-
of a verbal and somatic component that I could cast calm emotions on them. It's a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point that I choose. So I would just choose to radiate it from right in the middle of them,
Okay.
try to calm their emotions.
Yeah, that would work. Alright,
Okay.
all of them are gonna start letting go. I believe that hits.
Yeah, it's a charisma saving throw. My spell save's a 16.
Yeah,
So
there we
negative
go.
16 charisma saving throw.
And that
If we just
is.
let it happen.
Yeah, it's a 9 and an 8, so they both fail. So,
They will calm the fuck down then.
when they begin even though some of the other ones would likely save, when they let go of their hilts, the others let go of theirs.
Chieftain Arn, what would you think would be fair to give restitution for Chieftain Ogilvy for her injury?
I don't know. Nothing could have fixed her face in the first place. But if I were to say something, perhaps we keep it in the Sky Tower, make it a permanent defense griffin so it doesn't see the rest of the mountains again, unless under direct supervision.
Now, do you think that's fair, Chieftain Ogilvy?
Part of me wants to say no, but the effort y'all have gone through, the willingness they have to actually work this out, the what you call them, amin bums, the
Addendums.
dendums, those dum-dims are gonna be something we could work out, but the initial treaty will be based off of our rules, which is no griffins at Wormdoom, no griffins brought as travel companions to get to Wormdoom, and no, or in some form of restitution if griffins were to do any sort of harm to any Goliath.
That seems pretty fair to me. What do you think, Chieftain Arn?
I think we can live with that. We'll just have to see how these the dumbs go, and we'll make sure that they don't overstep. Equal value for the cost. He'll hold out his arm. Ogilvy will shake it, Viking style, grab it by the wrist or the forearm, and full arm shake. Then I guess that brings us to peace. You all are welcome to come and lose on our arena anytime. I know you don't have one of your own. Not with all those griffins around. Don't want to spook them.
And that's even with the hatred of each other suppressed.
Yeah, that was downright warm.
calm emotions went a little further than you probably think.
Yeah, maybe. I was just gonna try to say suppress their hatred of each other, but you kind of took it and ran, and that's awesome. Love it.
I mean, calm emotions is it is what it is. You know, I've used
Yeah.
that on BBEGs back when, so.
Sure. Just calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
Or he goes over and starts giving the team high fives. You're like, yes, we did it.
I'm happy that's worked.
You'll
Good
see.
job, Rob.
Goliath will come here, turn around, and the other Goliaths will begin to move in. While the same thing happens over here, just with these Goliaths. Do. Them all
Ooh, the
move
parade. I
here.
love this part. A halftime show.
Ooh, is this the part where they all walk past each other and slap their asses?
Only in your sports, Rob.
They're
Oh,
basically
maybe that was just
answering.
my tribe. I don't know.
They're basically answering like initial questions about the peace treaty stuff, but to their people and
Yeah.
So yeah, this gives you guys a moment to like discuss anything that you want to discuss.
Holy
Like
crap,
what
I can't
the
believe we
hell
pulled
we
that
should
off.
do next? Yeah.
We should
Well, we got
celebrate
to-
our victory. That's what I think we should do.
Yeah. Are you suggesting drinks, Alara?
Possibly one for me.
Oh yeah.
I know.
He's willing to have
Well,
one. Oh.
This Goliath
must
is
must
Just
be
gonna.
a
because some people don't like to
big deal
get
indeed.
crazy blasted.
I'm sure these Goliaths must have some kind of grog, hey?
This Goliath's going to approach.
That's
I remember when you guys left, you were interested in those little chewingas, yes?
Mm.
Oh, I love Schwingas. Yes.
We have a set that come by each night. Were you guys looking to just spend time with them, or are you hoping to hold one?
Well, we
We're
we know
actually
s-
happy to
we know
hold
some
them, yeah.
we know somebody who wants us to bring one to them, but we don't want to disturb the cute little Schwingas in their natural habitats.
Yeah, we don't want to hurt them.
Well, if you could promise them that you'll bring them back here, then one of those usual visitors might be willing.
Oh.
Swing time.
Swing,
Schwinga time.
swinga.
They honestly look so cool though. Like they look like a Breath of the Wild character.
Just a little tip I thought you guys might like to know.
Thank you.
I gotta get back to my duty of
Sir.
watching the stairs.
Yeah, is there any way we can help, entice them, or do we just ask them?
Well, they may not seem like it, but they do seem to understand you when you talk, so they won't respond, but they will, they'll act how they act, yeah, the strange little guys.
Sweet.
So you know lots about Schwingas?
Well, I just know these guys, and we've interacted with them plenty. They're very friendly, and they'll listen to you.
Oh. I have this idea, and I'll tell them about the Schwinga parade that I was thinking about. How, like, if you just started marching in a direction, do you think they would just follow you? Like, if you kept doing something silly, like eating an acorn and marching?
Oh, they're strange creatures. It sounds like something I'd see them doing, but I can't say that I can promise they would. Based on my experience, sounds like it.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to interact with the Schwingas again either way.
Yeah, lead on, Rock. I'll get out of your way.
Oh, sure. I don't know.
You're the swing expert, not me.
Schwinga expert. I've just done well with them, I guess. Is this them over here? It's Schwingas? Orc will
Seems
just
to
come over
react to
and
you
like
better than anybody else.
bow to the Schwingas.
As you guys are doing that, the Arn and his whole crew is going to be walking by. Well, I guess thanks for what you've done. I wasn't expecting to ever have peace with these guys again. But I guess now we can get back into a couple games of goat ball. Well,
Thank you for coming.
we're looking
We
at a night
appreciate it.
travel, but between you and me, He'll lean over the Mel, who Arn's right next to. We're gonna ride the griffins that are waiting 1 mile up back. And they're gonna keep going.
Sneaky.
I
Well,
figured
they
something like
didn't
that
bring the
when he said we.
griffins. I mean, I'm glad. I'm glad that I was blessed by my god with the spell to calm their emotions.
Yeah, that was a clutch move.
Yeah, don't thank me.
You guys will hear the
Yeah,
sound of another game kicking out.
Yeah. Oh, did we tell them that they're supposed to visit 10 towns? Because that was what that person wanted. But I guess if they have peace, then maybe they'll be able to. I don't know.
This
Whatever. We did it.
Goliath on the stairs is gonna call down. By the way, before you leave and play with those swingers, did you want a game of goat ball?
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Goat ball, goat ball or swingers now. Now I have to make a decision.
You
This is
should
some
totally
real
play
life
Go Ball.
shit.
The Swingers will be here tomorrow night.
I
I don't want to play, but
It is getting dark, so
Yeah, we'll
mean, I'll
probably
be
have to.
down for a game.
I mean,
All right, I guess we'll
whoever
try some
doesn't
goat
go
ball
play
tonight.
goat ball is welcome to sit here and play with the swingers. So it's up to y'all.
Yeah, yeah. Rock's seen swingers a couple times. He's never played goat ball before, so join the goat ball.
There'll be a
Team
couple.
effort. Yeah,
Well,
let's go play go ball.
there'll be a couple
Goat
of
ball.
Goliaths over on the side, basically
Let's get a
ready to
chemistry
stand
up.
in. You're gonna need a team before, so we'll fill in any empty spots with a Goliath for you.
Oh yeah, Melly, you don't want to play goat ball?
No, I'm alright. And like, she's gonna be sitting on the sidelines and like absentmindly playing her lyre again.
I think I got some
Roll
pom poms
woman.
for you, Mel.
I want to see if she breaks another string.
I give her pom poms, you know. Give me an R. Give me an A.
Give
Alright,
me an L.
I'll kick it. Alright, I guess I'll be the one to kick it off. And I'll get right here. And then this one's gonna come up and be like, alright, both of y'all get on left and right side. Oh, there's 3 of y'all? Alright, cool.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright.
I was playing. Yeah.
Match formation with the ones across from you.
Alright.
Alright, let me give you a quick breakdown so you know what you're doing. Make it a little bit of fair fights. Go ball's a simple game. I'm just gonna say it in normal voice here. You use a furry, misshapen ball made of stuffed goat hide and also requires a dozen or more elevated platforms, usually pillars or tree stumps, arranged in a random pattern. 2 teams of 4 players clamber onto the platforms, pass the ball back and forth, and try to knock their opponents off of the platforms. A team wins if all the opponents have been knocked out of the game. Sometimes we like to play with more than one, but we'll play standard. There'll be 1 ball in the middle. The first one to grab it passes it back to their team and the game begins. So, to play the game, simply each player rolls either acrobatics or athletics, player choice. And then the other players will also be rolling. So I'm basically going to roll for all these players, and you guys will roll for yourself. If your roll is lower than your direct opponent, then you are considered knocked out at some point in the game. Since there's only 1 ball, it will obviously be later on. But yeah, that's how the actual game is played. So, so let's kick it off. Tails will be you guys. Your guy grabs the ball first. Heads will be the other guy grabs the ball first. Tails, your guy grabs the ball, throws it back to Rock. Rock, you grab the ball, and you see the different people across the way. You can throw athletics or acrobatics to try and hit one of the guys.
We'll do an athletics. I guess that's slightly better for me.
All right, you're welcome to also move around if you'd like. The pillars I mean, the pillars are there for you to like hide behind and jump out and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah. So if I go up here and kind of jump out from behind this little pillar here, I'll try and throw one at this dude up here.
Go for it.
My pinging, my
Mhm.
ping happening. There we go. I don't know. Where's my athletics? That is a 19.
Ooh.
I don't know why it's rolling twice. It's just doing that. Ignore the nat 20, which I wish I didn't roll.
Oof. Um.
Never get another one.
So that was with your athletics. I'll
Yeah,
have.
the 19.
Let's see. I'm gonna say when he's dodging, he's gonna use acrobatics. Whenever they're throwing, they'll use athletics just to be. No, I think it'd be smarter for them to just use. I'm just gonna use their proper stats. So he rolled a 21 total. So he dodges the ball as you throw it, grabs it, and he is going to um, take one step over here, and he's going to try and throw it at the guy in the middle. That is a 15. Guy in the middle tries to dodge it, and that is 18 on the die. He dodges it and grabs the ball, throws it to Thorian. Thorian, you have the ball.
I'm going to duck behind this pillar that I'm going to throw towards the guy that was like my identical other side.
All right.
I'm going to use athletics.
Alrighty, go for it.
15 plus 6 for 21.
Alright, he rolled a 9. You nail this guy right in the chest, and the ball bounces down. This guy runs over and grabs the ball while this guy takes a seat in the stands. It's 3v2. This guy is now going to turn and try and throw it at Rolk. Oof,
Shit.
that's a nat 1. So, Rolk, you just got a not nat 1, and you're good to go.
Okay, what do I have? What do I roll to dodge?
You can use athletics. That's fine.
Okay. That's not nat 1.
All right, not nat 1. A 6 is indeed enough. So, he throws the ball at you, and you're able to catch that ball, which means you can either pass it or you can throw again.
Yeah, I think Rolk will probably duck down here and pass the ball over to Quiv. Like, get them, Quiv. You got this.
All right, I can move like a bit forward, right? I guess I can kind of hit this guy over here through the cracks.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm just doing an acrobatics check.
All right.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, 8. He got a 22. So I'd say the ball would probably hit the pillar as he hides behind it. Bounce off. He's going to grab it and try and do a quick throw at the guy directly in front of him. Which that is a 7 on the die versus a 14 on the die. Your guy catches it. He's going to toss it back to Thorian and take a step to this pillar.
Yeah.
Okay.
After he's
I'm gonna put this little mark
Yep.
so you know who's your guy.
yeah, I'm going to duck as he's throwing it to me. I'm going to duck over to this side and try to pop it at the guy in front of me there.
Go for it.
That would be 10 plus 6. So 16.
Theirs is a 15 plus 6.
Ah.
They're good at the game, guys. Get your game up. He dodges it. The ball hits the ground, and the guy in the back is gonna grab it, and he is going to go over here, and he's gonna long shot it at Rolk.
Oh, shit.
That's a dirty 20.
They think I'm the weak link. Oh, no. I might be.
You got this, Ron.
I don't.
14. Rolk gets pegged with it. The ball rolls onto the ground in front of him after he gets hit. Rock's got to go to the sideline.
Yeah, he'll just sadly go over and sit,
Quiv,
lean his head on Melly.
Quiv,
I guess I'm not good at football.
you're closest to the ball if you'd like to get it.
Uh,
Take 2 steps to your
no.
left to pick up the ball.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just gonna hit this. I'm gonna move here, I guess,
All right.
and hit the guy directly over here.
Closest to you. Go for it.
This is for Rock! Quiff scream. Not
Huh?
bad.
18. Is that right? Yeah, 18.
Yeah.
All right. They also rolled an 18, and in this case, meets it beats. So he's gonna try and catch it, and it's gonna kind of just hit his hands and bounce out. Classic dodgeball situation. And so he is out, and he will have to leave. This guy's gonna run forward, and that time, grab the ball and return the favor to Quiv.
Oof.
That is a 23. Good luck.
Please roll 10.
He needed that 20.
Oh no.
Hey, so you throw the ball at the guy, he misses it, and while you're mid, like, yeah, this guy runs forward and just pegs you right in the wing. This guy's gonna do the same thing he did, grab the ball and immediately throw it back at the same guy. Ooh, that is a 16 to hit with a 10 for the save. Pretty much the same thing. Still mid enjoyment, gets hit, or rolls away. This guy's going to run over, grab the ball, and he's going to throw it at Thorian. That is an 18, Thorian. You got to beat that.
Dorian, you
18 on
got
the
this.
die. That's an 18 on the die with a +6 to my athletics.
All right.
So yeah, 24.
You catch the ball. What would you like to do?
I'm going to as I catch the ball, just take a step forward and try to aim directly through the cracks.
All right.
Can I throw a part? Can I throw a bardic inspiration on him, like right before he throws it?
When did you give your last bardic inspiration? Was that here?
No,
that was
it,
last place.
It was before the last.
So you had a rest.
So I have my. Yeah, I have a bardic inspiration.
I guess you could. Yeah.
You're bringing the game, I see. I'm going to pop
So, yeah.
through.
So I guess what I'm gonna do, Mel, roll performance to send your bardic inspiration in a way that sounds like you're just singing the song for the game.
That's going to be a 14.
Okay.
Woo!
Solid. All right, Thorian, and what'd you roll?
So 13 + 6, so 19.
All right.
And then
They
I'll
rolled.
use the.
They rolled a 24. You can use that D6 to try and beat that.
I'm going to try. And that was a 6.
A 6. The 18, and you rolled it was an 18 total, right?
So 13 + 6 and 19 with
19 plus
with the
another
speed.
6 for 25. So yeah, you beat him
Yeah.
by 1 point. And so, I guess as soon as you throw that ball, he was ready for it. He was ready to catch it. And then Mel's song just catches him off guard. He looks away for half a second, which is all that was needed for the ball to hit him right in the face. And clamber to the ground. And he's out. This guy's gonna run over. Hey, you got the last hit!
I'm going to run up and
Thorian!
yeah.
He's gonna
Go running down and start like lifting Thorian up.
The Goliath's gonna chest bump you around the same time Rock comes up, so you'll like stumble back into Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I stumble back into Rolk, I'm just going to like my arms around him. Yeah, good work there, Rolk. Great teamwork.
All the other Goliaths
Yeah.
move in. Hey! And they all just start like giving you like arm punches. It's so many that it starts to hurt a little bit.
I'll just do like grabbing by the, like throw out my arm and try, handshake towards them with like honoring if they do like the wrist shake or whatever.
Oh, you were so small that we thought for sure the other one was gonna save you.
No, I may be small, but I pack quite a punch.
Oh, newcomer for the win.
Had to make my great showing, you know. Might
Aye.
make a profession out of this.
Well, it's too dark now. Time to get some food. And they're all gonna start heading over. You guys are welcome to.
Yeah, well,
You guys are welcome to stay here tonight or head on out, whatever you prefer.
What do you think? Should we stay here tonight, get up early, and try to
Mm-hmm.
get the Schwingers to accompany us back to town?
That sounds like a good plan. Yeah, I'm kind of bored of camping in the same place
Yeah,
for the
let's
last
take advantage of their
month.
hospitality.
I don't know. It's a pretty nice little valley. I sort of like the tent, but
Yeah, but
you
it's
know,
nice until we get like ambushed, and then we're like screwed.
that's
And
true.
Kim can get to know what's her face better.
Just so you
Yeah, I
know, Ogali's gonna chime in. Just so y'all know, we don't have extra bedrolls or anything, so hope you have your own accommodations. But you're
Oh, of
welcome.
course.
You're welcome to have some of our food and gather your warmth from within there. And I think the feasting chambers plenty enough space for y'all to set up for a little place to sleep.
Of course, we've got our own beds.
Oh yeah, we're good to go. Thank you for your hospitality.
Of course, well,
Yeah, we had a
you
lot of fun.
Alright, well, I'm glad y'all came by and actually able to help us with this piece. Something we didn't think was going to be coming ever again. But I have some of those, the dum-dums to work on. And she'll
Or it's
take
just
her
letting that
leave.
one go. She's just like, okay, dum dums it is. I don't, whatever. As long as they're happy.
Oh, alright, you guys can go get some more food at the feast area where all the glass have already gone around and they're all just eating food and talking about how things are going to be different. And now they have new opponents, so they have to step up their game. Stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Can't let the little man beat you all the time.
Yeah, I don't imagine anybody would have seen what Melly did either. It's like,
No, she was just innocently
She-
playing her
yeah,
lyre
just
in the
innocent.
back.
that total bar inspiration.
So Mel, I added that in so you can start thinking like whenever you're gonna get bardic inspiration outside of combat, it should be like scenario. What are you doing? How are you delivering it in a way that not everyone notices? Like you can't just give them help in the middle of a game like they call you a cheater. So,
Right.
so just something to think about moving forward as for your bard aspect. I know you're brand new to the bard side, so. But yeah. Anything you guys want to do here at the feast or discuss anything or anything?
I'm just thinking maybe we should head back to town, and we've got this quest to turn in. We've got the Schwinga quest to turn in, if we provided we get them to accompany us, and then we've got to find. Should we find what's her face and report in that we found the spire?
yeah, we'll have to go back to where she was.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that either.
No, a couple of our new friends haven't met her, but there's a highly unpleasant woman that asked us to look into this Netherese business for her. Well, she didn't
Threatened.
ask, in fact.
Yeah,
She threatened and forced us to.
Yeah.
Which could very easily be the reason that some of our people had to leave.
Dang.
She's not nice. That's for sure.
It was not by choice that we've done this, but we did find the proof that she needed. So yes, we could go talk to her, I suppose. At least the threat to our lives would be over. A threat. One threat.
All right. If there's nothing else, slowly throughout the night,
Yeah.
you would see these guys all begin to retire. You guys can set up whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about Quiv's new
Quiv's-
girlfriend?
Quiv's romance. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we basically set you up here.
I did all I can.
Look. I'm kind of skeptical, but like, uh, I'm
surely,
just gonna shut up.
surely, surely, Quiv, there must be like some sort of dance that you do
No,
to
no,
pop out
it's
with
just
the.
I feel like Dean's. I don't know. I have an idea of a scenario that could happen, but I don't want to think about it. I'm
Okay.
just gonna
It's alright if you don't
look.
want to. It's fine. I mean,
No. It's not about that. Like I'd be down. I'm just concerned about one thing that maybe you might have thought of, but I just don't want to act on it.
just don't share details. It's fine. It's
Yeah, I know exactly.
fine.
That's why I'm shutting up because I don't want to say anything.
Not a big deal, but my token just disappeared. I don't know where it is. Wrap it up anyway.
She's just gonna go against the wall and kind of use her own wings to like cover herself like a blanket.
Can I steal a bit of alcohol?
Uh, I mean, I'm sure
Not steal. Drink. Let me ask this
they
guy over here.
they mostly have water here, but oh yeah,
Oh,
we drink mostly from the well, but we do have the occasional keg come through. If you want
I get
some, I
you.
think we have some available.
So, I know I'm talking to this Goliath. Yeah, you know, can you help me out with the predicament I have going on?
Okay.
You know, so
What?
I'll try to whisper to you.
All right.
So yeah, so you know the fine Era Cochran lady. You
The
know,
other bird, the tan bird.
yeah, exactly. I don't know how to approach her, man. You have any tips?
Well, I like to start with my left leg.
Okay, slow down.
Fucking dying, man.
Snorting.
Before we get to
That's
any of
worst
that,
advice ever.
no, no.
Sorry, go
Okay. All right.
He did answer your question.
All right. Okay. So, I'm thinking maybe I start, a bit slower beforehand, no, conversation wise.
Okay. Like talking slower? Do you think
No,
she's dumb?
no. I just mean before I open her leg, just as you said, like how do I make her, like, like, understand what I'm trying to do?
Your words, your actions. Typically, what you do says a lot, but if you just stumble and talk slowly, I don't know if she's gonna understand you.
So you're saying I need confidence?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Okay. Thanks for hyping me up. I think I'll take my shot here.
Okay, I'm glad I could help. He's gonna just awkwardly.
Speaking
He's just gonna start leaving.
Speaking of taking shots, just because Dean wants us to say it out loud. Yeah, Rolk will go over and probably try to get fairly suggestive. Mel, be like, hey Mel, I don't think anybody's paying attention. Want to sneak under the blankets?
You know, usually I'd love to, but I am a little focused on this song that I'm working on.
Oh, oh, that is a very sweet melody. I'll just lay here and listen then. Just lay there with his eyes closed, listening.
Can you roll performance?
Then.
You can do. I'll give you advantage on this one.
Thank
Twing,
you.
twing, 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 twing.
I fucking needed that advantage. That's a 19.
All right. Then yeah,
Nice.
you make some solid progress on the song you're making.
Okay. I think I'm hyped up.
While Keeves on his way, Thorian, anything from you?
I've sort of just gone, started to like just lay out my bedroll over in the corner away from the other two.
All right.
And just, yeah, getting comfortable.
The smell of food does begin to die down as, you know, most of the food's been eaten off of this thing and the coals begin to become more like embers rather than actually hot coals. But the room stays pretty warm. Much different than what y'all have been experiencing as of late.
Hmm. Okay.
She'll perk her head
Hey.
Are
up.
you choking?
She'll perk her head up whenever you started clearing your throat like that. Are you
Hmm.
okay?
Yeah, just I'm glad I was able to talk to you today.
I'm glad to meet a stranger as well.
Hmm. I really like the color of your feathers.
Thank you. Yours aren't bad either. They match the snow everywhere. Must be good for hiding.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean it helps out. But I'd mine for gold, but I think I just found the real treasure. You.
Ooh, yeah. Sorry.
Take it all on the line.
Classic line, right? Sure. Roll persuasion.
Oh no.
I'll mute myself
Oh
and keep that to
no!
myself.
Laura walks by him behind him, taps him on the shoulder, and casts guidance.
Okay. That's
Laura
not a
is
subtle
my
spell at all.
Laura's so
That's who we're missing. Laura, where are you?
My token disappeared. I told you, but it's
Oh,
not
I didn't
important.
hear you. I was like, where'd you go? I was like,
Looks like
I
we're in.
was like, we're missing
I
someone.
disappeared. And I go clap him on the shoulder and say good night, and just, good night, buddy.
good.
Cast guidance at the same time.
Cheesy.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Alright.
help you out here.
Yeah, no, you're
Oh,
helping me out hella, bro. My persuasion sucks.
at least you got a 1d4, so.
Alright. Okay. Okay. Ooh.
Okay,
Now
19
let me roll the
plus
d4.
your persuasion. Oh, your persuasion
Oh,
is
I
0.
got a 4. I don't know why I put a -1, but
Okay.
it's a 4.
Alright. She'll kind of fluff her feathers a little bit. That's quite the kind thing to say. It's much better than all this brutish talk I've been hearing for the last few days, or rather months, I guess. I've been here for so long. I just can't wait to see the sky again.
Girl, with your feathers, you'll glow like the sun in the sky. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, sounds like you want to go for a flight. We don't have to wait for morning. I've been wanting to fly for a while, and my wings better. Would you like to go on a flight with me?
Sure, I'd be down.
Then I guess let's go ahead and head out. And she'll get up and start making her way out. Try to keep pace with you, but obviously token movement's hard. I'm just gonna take us both, and we're both gonna go here. And once you guys are outside, you guys can fly away. And then the details of what happens on your flight, that's between you two.
No, we want to hear all the details.
Yeah,
All the
Later-
details.
Oh, we don't. That's okay.
Later on, we hear of her nesting.
Like they don't want to hear our details. We don't want to hear their.
That's fair. That's fair, I guess. I'm interested. But, you know.
I think that's a different website, Rogue. I
All the things I'm gonna Google.
It's a campaign.
All right. So we'll definitely call it there, and then when we pick it up, we'll go to the morning and all that stuff. But what I will say beforehand is, on this long rest, you guys will level up and reach
Let's fucking go!
Nice.
and reach level 5.
Let's
Those
go.
trolls are off.
The
Oh my god.
But
Let's
the
go.
protection's
Yeah, I mean,
gone.
do we have to go over all the horrible things that apparently happened while the training wheels were on? Like, or should we be scared now?
well,
I have extra
let me go ahead and stop it here, and then we'll talk.